the fuck is this third law?
Tribe, it's almost showtime. I need y'all to click that like button right now. I need some threes in the chat. We going live, baby. We going live.
What the fuck is this third law?
Lay down, Bumps. Go over here and lay down. Showtime.
What the fuck is the third law? What the fuck is the third law? What the fuck is the third law?
Uh-oh. Let me get myself together tonight, tribe. Let me get myself together. My apologies for the late start. But we in the building nonetheless. Kick my feet up. I wish I had a little table. You know what I'm saying? How we feeling tonight, my good people? Welcome back to the third law.
What the fuck is the third law?
Yes, sir. We are back to the special edition of these live streams. Y'all know my third law stream. You probably haven't seen it in a couple months. I've had to take a few steps back on my third law streams because wasn't nobody fucking with me no more. I had no reason to call niggas out and do my 1-2. But the tables have turned and people back poking the bear. Oh, man. So you know what I figured I'd do tonight? Is I would reincarnate the third law stream. Now, I know I told y'all third law was going to have a different direction. I guess it's reactionary. Same thing, fool. You know, same thing. Reactionary. But I was going to be a little bit different until some occurrences occurred and some names was brought up. Because y'all know me. I tend to not start shit. You know what I'm saying? I tend to not start things. I tend to just react to things. And tonight I felt a little reactionary. I'm not going to lie. I felt a little reactionary. First and foremost, shout out to all my tribe tuned in on this early check-in. We have 65 deep in the first couple minutes. That's how you know people are intrigued with what Stet has to say. And I've been quiet for the most part since Sunday. Some of y'all heard from me on Tuesday on a call-in. Other than that, I've been minding my own business, doing my own thing, chilling, running Context Matters, staying consistent. Popped out on Sunday, the Thursday prior. This is 3 streams in a row. Your boy has not missed. And I'm just happy about that. Let me take a second for that. But tonight, I decided to postpone Context Matters, which, I mean, all in all, it's kind of the same thing. I just didn't want to blur those lines because we have some things we need to react to tonight because people can't seem to keep my fucking dick out their mouth. Oh, shit, sorry, YouTube. I'm 8 minutes in. Don't flag me. They can't keep my genitalia out of their lips. And I've been chilling, man. I've been reprogramming, trying to get Third Law to be what I want it to be, and then people poking the bear. So we live anyway, man. I want to welcome all my tribe in. This is Context Matters, the spinoff, the Third Law, episode 9. I think with this episode and with my episodes of Context Matters, I think we 37 live episodes in. So shout out to me for that. Shout out to y'all for checking with me this many times. You know, they said I was gonna fade away and be forgot about per se, but it seems like certain people just can't stop mentioning the boy's name. So I figured we need some addressing tonight. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, I'm going to do my normal routine. I'm going to check in with my tribe. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in bright and early. All my mods in here. G to God, Blind to the BS. I see ya. The Stoner Committee, Meezy Gang, Dishonor, Logo Secret, Sean Harris, AJ. All my people, man. Dante West. Who else did I miss? Crippy Z, my brother. What's up, gang? My South Texas resident. R, what's going on, man? Dream Phase Forever. Who? I. We tapped in. Let's have a good stream tonight, man. Let's have a good stream. I'm running a little behind, like I mentioned, so I apologize. Let me send over some of my stuff. My show sheet. You know what I mean? Because we about to actually have a show tonight. Let me send this over 1 second. Y'all check in with me real quick in the chat. Let me put up a super chat go. Crippy Z came right back. My boy sent the $5. He said, shout out to the consistency. You heard me? My boy Crippy Z, thank you, gang. Consistency is key. And y'all told me, be consistent. Get your ass on this stream. Stop procrastinating. Y'all, you got it. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody psych you out. Don't let your injury psych you out. And I didn't. I'm back. Consistent as I can be. You know what I'm saying? 3 streams in a row, 2 times a week. Y'all gonna catch me, and I'm gonna make sure I stay up to par. You heard me? But how we? Lil Ron, what's up, man? You getting right to it, huh? Oh, man. Cry me a river. Oh. Cry me a river. Oh. I wish I had the Mac sound effect. Shout out to my dog Mac. Shout out to Apollo. Shout out to Sciatica Boy. You know what I'm saying? And we got some shit to get into. My dog Scotty. Scotty, what you got going, gang? My boy live over there too. He tapped in with me. Okay. Shout out to Scotty, man. I ain't tapped in with my boy in a minute. I definitely need to stream with Scotty ASAP. Y'all know I've been laying low, just trying to build. But don't worry. Y'all gonna see me on some other people's streams sooner than later. And a special surprise streams will be coming sooner than later. But my gang trying to get right to it. It's getting hot. I'm going to let the stream cook up a few minutes before we get into the thick of things. I want everybody to make sure they're here and present. I don't want nobody coming back later asking, what's up with this? What's up with that? Because we going to get right to everything. But old Butterhead ain't the only person that needs some addressing. So, you know, we got Mook DeVille, Mookie Blaylock, Pig in a Blanket. DeJohn Man, he was running his dick suckers again. I don't have to blur that because he's actually has dick suckers. So he was running his mouth again, bringing my name up. And, you know, since it's Third Law, I might as well address everything on the table, right? I might as well address everything on the table since you know, my name's brought up. But let me finish getting this sent over real quick and getting the check-in with the check-in. But once again, shout out to everybody tuned in that was here Sunday that caught the stream. Shout out to everybody who's watching Apollo on Tuesday and caught their stream. And we're going to go over it in case you missed it, most definitely. But like I said, I wanted the stream to cook up. We got 100 people in here. Shout out to y'all.
What the fuck is the third law?
Uh-oh. You gonna know today. Damn, I missed third law, man. I switched the camera angle just slightly. Let me take these off for a second. I switched the camera angle just slightly, just so that we have a different perspective when we on third law. Just a little bit of a different perspective is all I really wanted. Dave Ave, what's the word? Manifest wisely. What's the deal? Kilo, what's going on? Humberto, King Nick. Okay. Alex, I got some new people in here. Shout out to all the new subs. If you've been subbed and you just now commenting, shout out to you. Shout out to these beautiful money bags sitting right here next to me. You know what I mean? Shout out to King for trying to get Butterface to try to get some money bags, and it went over her motherfucking head. I hate airhead ass bitches. I swear I do. I swear I do. But I wanted to get the stream cooking a little bit because tonight is a different night. Not only is it third law, your boy about to smoke. I'm about to smoke. Y'all know me for the first 25 streams. Y'all was always rolling blunts and smoking all stream. After my injury, my smoking habits went away. I have not been smoking to that degree. And I haven't been smoking on stream for the last 5 or 6 streams, I believe. So, tonight, like I told y'all on Sunday, tonight we gonna smoke that smoke. While I smoke on some packs of some motherfuckers who was running their mouth. Now, this is all freestyle off the top of the head. I'm not scripted on anything, as y'all typically know. But first and foremost, before we really get into that, before I roll up, I'm going to wait till we're a couple minutes into I don't get flagged, because this camera angle is definitely going to show me rolling up. I hope they don't hit me with the you dig, because we trying to get the chili off the stream. We've been on for 15. All right, let me get about 5 more minutes before I roll up. In the meantime, in between time, I do want to play something for y'all. A lot of y'all may have seen this already. Stet funny. This is third law tonight, sweetheart. And I'm in a little different mode tonight. You know, I don't want to make things about people, but for the sake of content, since somebody supposedly gave me content for a week as if I needed the alley-oop, some things need to be addressed, because not only was I called out my name, tried to be put on Front Street without me being able to respond. Shout out to Mac for calling me. Some things just have to be fully addressed. I'm not arguing tonight, as y'all heard me on Apollo, but y'all gonna allow me to get my narrative off, because that's what I have my stream for. So I appreciate the feedback, Steph Funny. I really do, and respectfully, I mean this respectfully. I really don't care, because tonight we gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? Tonight we gonna have a good time. All due respect, I appreciate you tapping in, you know what I'm saying, and letting me know how you feel. But in the meantime, I wanted to play this because I want to rejoice a little bit tonight, because like I told y'all on Sunday, everything that I've been speaking about and the people that have been praying on my downfall, karma is karma-ing. You know what I'm saying? And it's been verified and clarified from Duno. So what I want to do, Steph Funny, yeah, been tapped in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What I want to do is I want to play a clip some of y'all have seen, but to me it's pretty fitting. Not only is it reactionary for me, it's something to rejoice on, because like I told people, months ago what was gonna happen. It's happening. So let's let this play. Shout out to Duno. Shout out to this nice set he's sitting at. That's a beautiful set, right?
That's bangers, fool.
Let's hear what he had to say real quick while we warm up. It's just a warm up. Make sure y'all hit that like, go share the link.
So let me break this down.
Let everybody know we live.
Lately,
Third
we've been
Law.
feeling like we need to do more content for the channel, so we're gonna be giving you guys 2 to 3 episodes of Shame on You every week now. So clap it up. Dubs in the chat, baby. Let's go. Dubs in the chat. You know what Jesus say? Picking back being bull. You know I'm picking back being bull on crib. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys want to know my opinion on the Ralphie and AD situation, is sheesh. 2 different generations beefing. AD's not being a good big homie right now.
Oh! Before we get into the shit that I want to rejoice on, we need to sing some church hymns tonight for this. Man, look, I don't have no relationship with AD no more, unfortunately, even though he's pretty much the one who stayed solid through everything. AD deserve his flowers, tribe. I don't know where this narrative and these comments come from that AD is some subpar rapper, but what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna take a minute to give AD his flowers and let my boy know that he's a fucking beast when it comes to rapping. I'm not speaking on necessarily all his songs and songwriting ability, but his pen game is not something that we should just take lightly. I get it, we're in a different generation of music and people rap different, and people say, just like they said about me, that I rap a 2015 flow. They say the same thing about AD. It sounds dated. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. AD can fucking rap his ass off. I'm never going to get on here and hate on somebody just because they associate or they're a part of the other people. Again, he ain't never said nothing really negative about me that I've heard. So I'm just going to do the grown man thing and address that. I've seen the back and forth between AD and Ralphie the Plug about who's a better rapper, who got more hits. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I don't listen to Ralphie the Plug. No disrespect to him. It's just not my style of music. Not my style of flow pattern. I like rappers to be on beat. I don't like just talking and not my cup of tea. I like, sonically good sounding songs. So I haven't really listened to much of him, but I have seen the back and forth. And I think in this generation right now, AD would probably lose a top 10 battle between like a versus song for song. I think AD would probably lose just because the consumerism of this generation is a lot different. And people want to hear different things and they don't really care about subject matter. And AD is a subject matter rapper. So just being honest, do I think AD would win that battle? No, but that's just based off consumerism. Would I pick him to win? Yes, because based off of talent, pen game, subject matter, and substance, I'm going to take AD in that battle. But this generation is different. So I can understand why people are going to say what they're going to say. But I'm going to come out and say, y'all got to put some respect on AD name. I be seeing the trolling. I be seeing the people saying that AD can't rap or he's trash or he needs to stick to podcasting. You guys have lost your fucking mind. Anybody who has that opinion has lost their mind. AD can rap, and I will never take that away from my boy. So shout out to AD. Since Duno brought that up here and I've been seeing it, I haven't got a chance to speak on it. This is Third Law, so it's reactionary. Yeah, he would probably lose the head-to-head battle right now because the streets like Ralphie the Plug, and they probably have heard more of his songs and consumed more of his songs in the last 5 to 7 to 10 years. But don't ever get it twisted. AD is a LA legend when it comes to rapping. Whether he's left off a list or not, AD is a beast with the bars. And I'm just giving my dog his flowers, or I'm just giving AD his flowers. I can't necessarily say it's my dog anymore, but I'm just giving AD his flowers. I got to be transparent. I can't start off and let people think I'm just hating. Because that's never the case when I come on here. There's never no hate involved. I'll just be speaking my opinion. But now let's get into what I was playing this clip initially for. Seven, what's the deal? Welcome in. I was wondering where you was at. Vinny, what's up, Alvin? What's up, Seven? The third law is back tonight, gang. Shout out to all my mods. We had 140 deep, and I want to finish playing this clip because I don't give a fuck what nobody say when it comes to their feedback about when I speak about this situation, this umbrella with holes all in it. Motherfuckers just getting wet like a bitch over there. I don't really care what people say. I'm just gonna preface that to y'all. If I decide I want to speak on it, I'm gonna speak on it. Because that was my former employer. You know, I was the only employee, technically. You know what I'm saying? The only on-camera employee over there. So I have the right to speak on the fuck nigga acts that's been going on. Epic, stop before I kick you out too. Chill. Ain't trying to hear all that bone chewing. Chill out. So yeah, I'm going to just rejoice in this little announcement that I heard a couple days ago. Let me go ahead and play it. I just seen Dejana Man in the comments. Get the fuck out of here. That has nothing to do with you, fat fuck. All right, let me keep going.
Arguing with the young bulls, you know what I'm saying? T-Rail is still a bitch when it comes to academics.
Facts. Definitely facts. I didn't know that was coming. I just wanted to respond to that. Truth in his details.
Chicks.
Here we go. Now we get into it. Vinny, I don't know if you caught me earlier, if you just hadn't typed yet, but tonight we smoking, baby.
What the fuck is the third law?
Ooh, we smoking on the third law. It was only right. I asked my girl tonight. I talked to her about the shit that happened with Butterface, and you know, I was like, this happened, this occurred, I'm gonna get into that. I'll get into that. But I talked to her, I asked her, you know, what should I do tonight? Should I do Context Matters or should I do Third Law? And she immediately said, it's time for Third Law. You know what I'm saying?
Respect for the law, respect for the law.
Respect for the law. And that's where we at tonight. So, all right, let me get into it. This is what I brought this clip up for. Because we need to rejoice in these moments, tribe. We need to rejoice because what I said, again, has came true. And these darts that was being thrown at the board, airball. So let's see.
What was your episode called again? What was your show called on here? Fair to say it's over with.
Ooh! Did y'all hear that? Meezy Gang, the team, what's the word? Who did I miss? Logo Secret, did I shout you out? I want to make sure I missed anybody. Anthony, what's the deal? Sean Harris, what's the deal? Eddie the Dave, my brother. Appreciate you checking in, Eddie the Dave. I'm working on a money bag for Eddie the Dave right now. Shout out to my boy for shopping with me. And that will be on the way to you very soon. Actually, look, let me show y'all real quick, just since we here. And I got the air on tonight, tribe, so y'all ain't finna see sweaty back. I didn't have the air on last stream, and I was sweating, and they was trying to get at me on the Reddit, saying a nigga was sweating and shit. It was hot in here. I was cooking niggas. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you in the kitchen, it gets hot. Shout out to Mac Wop. Yeah, but shout out to my boy Eddie the Dave, man. Like I told y'all last stream, the money bags, as y'all see here, these good old pillows. Don't mess. This is my blemish one. That's why it's on the set. Don't mind my spot. Money bags is still for sale, and I'm working on them. Y'all see I got Eddie the Dave's, his shit going. We got it all sewed up. We got it painted. And we gonna go ahead and put the stuff in the pillow stuffing inside of it and tie it up and get it shipped out to my boy. But as y'all can see, everything is from scratch. This bag was sewn from scratch. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all can see that. Hand sewn. You know what I mean? By your boy. Hand painted by your boy. And we gonna get my boy Eddie the Dave right ASAP. You know what I mean? We gonna get him right ASAP. And that's gonna get sent out to him. So if you need a money bag, contact me in the DM. 1 for 30, 2 for 55, 3 for 80, 4 for 100. And I'll make sure I get you right. But that was just a brief little commercial intermission since I seen my boy Eddie in the chat. And I just want to shout out to him for shopping with me. And you, too, can shop with me and get you one of these money bags. Get you a sign or a rug. And we'll get into that later on. But that was a brief intermission. Let me get back to what I was saying. And we can finish playing this clip. And rejoicing.
What the fuck is the third law?
rejoicing. This is a sweet victory. This is a sweet victory. We already heard one announcement. Let's hear another announcement.
What could go wrong over with?
Oh shit, Keem, you done lost another fucking job. Keem done lost another job. They just cutting streams left and right, huh?
MacWap is getting hunted by the FBI.
The homies is over with.
The homies is super over with.
Oh my God, what happening over there, tribe? What is going on over there? This y'all people. Somebody please call 911. It's an alert. The house is burning down.
I went to go take Ozempic today, and there was no progress this week. A lot's going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. What's going on out here? The Ford, I was at the Ford this weekend. Did you see how thick Ice Spice was looking? Ice Spice was looking mad thick with her mom. Dave Blunt, you're a fat bitch. You're telling me if I look like that, that'll be crazy?
No, you were almost looking like
You're fucking out of your fuck. I've never looked.
Hey, is it okay for fat people to call somebody else fat? Especially when you're not like chunky, when you like actually fat? Duno, I love you. You know, you're a comedian. I'm just cracking jokes. I don't want you to think I got hate for Duno. But Duno, you big as a motherfucker. How can a fat person get away with calling another person fat bitch? That's like a ugly bitch calling a pretty bitch, you know, ugly. I don't know. Can you be ugly and call somebody ugly? Can you be fat and call somebody fat? Can you be dumb as fuck and call somebody dumb as fuck? I don't know. Just a question. These are questions that need answers.
Like that, you're a crazy fool. A belly over meat. The meat's touching the belly.
All right, let me refresh this real quick, try, and I just want to replay the reason why I pulled this clip up. Because we're rejoicing tonight. We canceled Christmas on the shit that I fucking started. You see, the shit didn't work without me there, and the hoe ass nigga decided to finally keep his word on something and cancel Christmas on Fair to Say. And look what Mook DeVille, look what the Mook DeVille had to say. Look what Mook DeVille had to say. This fat sloppy pig in a blanket ass bitch had the nerve to say, rest in peace, Fair to Say. Nigga, you been sucking that show dick and you have been not important ever since that last episode that we was on. And the only reason that you was of even any relevancy after that was because of our argument. This fat bitch gonna come in here and say, rest in peace, Fair to Say. Shut your stupid ass up. Rest in peace to your fucking show. And we gonna get into that in a minute, right after this. We gonna get right into that after this.
That's bangers, fool.
Oh yeah, that's a Mook DeVille, not a Coop DeVille. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Aguilar.
What the fuck is the third law?
Yeah, my boy sent another super chat. I appreciate you, bro, with the $5. Much, much appreciated. He said, shout out to the third law. We blowing big tree up in this mug. Money bags in the chat. Threes in the chat. Y'all heard my boy, Andrew. Make sure y'all follow suit. Drop some money bags. Drop some threes. Click a like on my boy's super chat. And while I do that, let me go ahead and make a goal. Let's see if we can get to 10 super chats tonight. And let's cook up that cook up. You know what I mean? If y'all hearing my dog chewing this damn bone in the mic, that's what happens when you have kids. And they mom is somewhere doing their hair and shit and can't watch them. So now this nigga over here chewing this noisy ass bone. Epic. You're disrupting the stream, my brother. I love you, but you disrupting the stream. Chewing that loud ass squeaky bone. Shut up. Okay. Shout out to Seven. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you from last stream. She super chatted it up. She cash chatted it up. That went a long way, Seven. You don't know what you mean. That is very important. Thank you very much. But yeah, she just dropped the cash chat in the chat as well. If you don't want to do a super chat through your iCloud and do the whole shit, you can do it through Cashapp. It's going to ring right to my phone, and I will read it the same way as a super chat. I also get 100% of those proceeds. So that goes a little bit further than the super chat. But either way it goes, super chat goal is up. Shout out to y'all. We got 2 of them tonight. Vinny, my brother. He just dropped another one. Even though we says 1, we really do have 3. Shout out to Vinny for the 2 bones. We smoking tonight, Big Vin. You heard me? We smoking tonight. Yes, sir. I'm about to roll up in 1 second. Let me just replay this and we'll get out of this. This was just appetizer. No pun intended for Duno big ass on the screen. But shout out to Duno, man, for being transparent on his weight loss journey. He's on Ozempic, and he's not ashamed to admit it. So I salute people like that who are open, being transparent. He needed a little help, a little assist, and he's got it, man. He can afford it. He's able to do it. Shout out to Duno, big belly ass, for going on Ozempic. But it's not about Duno. It's about Duno's announcement.
And I'm seeing this pause ahead of time, but we were sucking mad, Kendrick. So let me break it this.
Oh, I forgot about that. Niggas was sucking mad, Kendrick. But okay, let's go.
Down to you guys. Lately, we've been feeling like we need to do more content for the channel, so we're gonna be giving you guys 2 to 3 episodes of Shame on You every week now.
But did the people really ask for 2 to 3 episodes of Shame on You when you got sloppy Megamind head ass pun in the corner just giggling and trying to stir up destruction, and then you got retarded ass, mute ass, Down syndrome ass, crackhead ass smack in the corner not contributing anything? Who the fuck asked for multiple episodes of that? If anything, they should have just kept What Can Go Wrong. I'm not biased. That's a better stream. You know what I'm saying? But I know why that's probably fading out. Because niggas are streamer friends. And the truth is coming to the light.
So clap it up. Dubs in the chat, baby. Let's go. Dubs in the chat.
All right, let me get to it. We'll get out of this.
Picking back being bull. You know, I'm picking back being bull on Crip. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys want to know my opinion on the Ralphie and AD situation, is sheesh. 2 different generations beefing. AD's not being a good big homie right now. Arguing with the young bulls. You know what I'm saying? T-Rail is still a bitch when it comes to academics.
Woo! Facts. That nigga sucking bottles. That nigga sucking bottles and showing teeth. He all mouth edition. You just opening your mouth up for a nigga, ain't you, my boy? You just mouth wide open, showing you missing teeth. You got molars showing. You got bacteria showing in your throat, and you drinking bottles. You driving the boat. You all bitch edition. God damn, my nigga.
6. What was your episode called again? What was your show called on here? Fair to say it's over with. What Could Go Wrong over with. Mac.
Oh, there you go. That's what I wanted y'all to hear again. Fair to say, get the fuck out of here. And if I remember correctly, back when a nigga was running his lips, he had the nerve to say, I'ma cancel Fair to Say if somebody else can do something else or something else. And he was talking to me and the pig in the blanket. And that's Dejana, man, in case y'all didn't know. He be stuffed in that sofa seat just swinging his feet. Diabetes ankle ass nigga. He tried to, I guess, call us out and say if we can do better or be more consistent or whatever, then Fair to Say he'd cancel it. Well, the motherfucker kept his word. Get that shit out of here. We smoking on Fair to Say packs tonight.
What the fuck is the third law?
We smoking on Fair to Say pack tonight, and I'm about to roll up right now to that statement. We rolling up a Fair to Say pack tonight. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh, it's perfect. It hide behind the Third Law logo. So I'm gonna leave this screen up while I roll that roll. If y'all smoking, go ahead and smoke with me. I know y'all been waiting for me to do this. I have not smoked on stream in a long time. I know y'all been waiting for me to do this. Smoke responsibly, just so they don't clip me. Marijuana is legal, just so they don't clip me. I'm doing this for my eating habits, just so they don't clip me. This ain't recreation, this is medicinal. Shout out to YouTube. I need my chili. But yeah, we got that good pack of Cali Plug on deck. Shout out to Cali Plug. We got that Jello. You heard me? But everybody been waiting for me to smoke, so we smoking tonight. We smoking tonight. We smoking a Fair to Say pack. We smoking a pack of Demise. Tonight is a Demise pack because we're witnessing the downfall to the highest degree. You know what I'm saying? Fair to Say is out of here. What Can Go Wrong is out of here. I ain't had no issue with the homies. So shout out to Duno. Besides, they were supposed to be doing that upstairs and not at the set that I built. And I'm still standing on it. I built the shit. just because I can talk my shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? A pack of demise, Vinny. You heard me? You heard me? Epic. Do you want me to call your mom on you? Because you're doing too much. So yeah, man. We smoking packs tonight. I don't know what type of reaction y'all gonna get out of me when I start smoking. Yeah, I mean, I might start tripping in this bitch. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm smoking tonight. I told y'all I was gonna do it on Sunday, so here we are. I am a man of my word. I am a man of the people. You know what I mean? Crippy Z. My brother said he rolling up with me with the super chat for $2. Roll up some. All my tribe members, all my loved ones. Roll that roll tonight, man. Roll that roll. This is a rare occasion. I've been smoking a little bit more than I had been talking about as of late, but I still ain't back to my regular routine of smoking. But tonight, giving y'all what y'all asked for. Ain't no Douce Stet tonight. It's marijuana Stet. You know what I mean? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to show our, I would say love and respects, but show our true colors for how we feel about fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? And calling out the truth. That's all I ever do, man. The truth. No Paul Pierce. We calling out the truth. We got another super chat from my boy Dave Ave. Yes, sir. She a follower. Never had a legit problem with you. Who you talking about, my brother? I just harvested last week. Damn, Eddie, you growing the tree too? Okay. I appreciate the super chat, brother. But yeah, I remember what I was just saying. I'm already losing my train of thought and I ain't even smoking. That's how I know we gonna have a good night. That's how I know it. Let's see. Got my pre-roll ready. Shout out to Logo Secret. You heard? Step pull up the Douce. I ain't got no Douce tonight. I might have to bring the Douce back, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I might have to bring Douce Step back. Tonight would have been a good night, but I think the weed gonna do us just right. The weed gonna do us just right. Epic. You're about to be done. Not finna keep listening to you chew that shit. Stop, man. All right. As I roll up, what I was saying is we smoking packs. I just watched the episode of Fair to Say. There's more views than 8 that channel than this gives. Derek Jones. Hey, Derek Jones. If you sucking dick, take your musty mouth ass back over to the Gooch Pit with that shit. Oh, I forgot. The Gooch Pit is gone too.
What the fuck is the third law?
Hey, Derek Jones, thank you for the subscription. You know, every time you post, you make me money, you stupid bitch. And now he's here because why? The Gooch Pit is gone. Oh, shit. So we rejoicing tonight. We got over 3 shows that have been terminated from under this holy ass umbrella, this Dollar General ass umbrella, this I ain't making the same amount of money no more umbrella. So now we have to pull back. 6, sit your groupie ass on the sideline and produce because you no longer have a seat. You pretty much is the reason why the show got canceled, you fucking loser. So you sit your monkey ass on the side and you just click buttons, ho, because we've seen that you're not an on-air personality. Shut your ugly ass up. Y'all missed the 6 laugh? Stupid fake laugh having ass nigga. You're the reason why the show got canceled. Well, I mean, me leaving is the reason why the show got canceled, and it just couldn't sustain itself without its leader. But oh yeah, I gotta leave this screen up, and I'm gonna go back full screen. I'm not trying to leave this up the whole time. But let me just finish doing this. I guess I should have brought it a little lower, huh? But I'm far enough in. They shouldn't hit me, man. I don't know, man. Unless you get bitch ass niggas like Thizzy and Yaz coming in here trying to report niggas streams and shit like weirdos. You know what I mean? Hey, on my mama, keep that motherfucking goofy ass face and that badass haircut behind the camera. Keep your ass behind the camera, Sticks. Why don't Sticks go live no more on his with his DJ stream? Hey, I swear, look, this is a perfect night to rejoice. I ain't even got into the thick of things tonight, so I know we're gonna have a good time. But we got a lot of canceling tonight. Fair to say, canceled. What can go wrong? Canceled. Ace Girls. I fuck with Rios a little bit, and I fuck with Manny for sure. So the Gooch Pit, canceled. DeJohn Man and his weird ass stream, canceled. Ooh.
What the fuck is the third law?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Tonight is rejoiceful. So we low-key smoking faux streams tonight. We smoking faux streams. 4 of them motherfuckers is out the paint and out the way for your boy. Clear the way. Thank you for allowing me to heal with my injury and make my way back to the streaming space the way I need to. Get y'all ass out the way. Talking all that shit about Stet gonna last 2 months and Stet this and Stet that, and he only streaming to 100 people and all the whole shit when everybody else is doing the same fucking thing. If not, they MIA. So we smoking the good shit tonight. Oh, I didn't bring a lighter. Baby! When you get a second, I need a lighter, please. And let me bring this back now that we... I didn't mean to go to Context Matter stream. Oh, don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. Damn, don't do that in the middle of a stream. Don't do that in the middle of a stream. Hold on, let me make sure we back. Okay, we back. Am I lagging? Did I freeze? Am I here? Okay, I'm good. All right, my fault, tribe. This is not Context Matters tonight. As y'all can see in the corner right here, this is the third law.
What the fuck is the third law?
But we back, you heard me? Okay, now we back full screen. I got that out the way. And I just want to preface, don't poke the bear because the bear will respond and it won't be pretty. And as y'all can see, the response is warranted. 4 shows canceled. Stet is still here, enjoying my time with my tribe. Now, I'm waiting for my lighter. So as soon as my baby bring me a lighter, I don't think I brought one. As soon as my baby bring me a lighter, we gonna really get into these things. All right, she about to go grab it right now. So let me pull this back up. Oh, we got another super chat. Hold up, we got 4 of them already. We ain't even got into the good shit. Andrew double back with $5 more. We finna smoke a fat blunt for the zesty potato and for Fair to Gay having season finale and canceled. I told you, motherfuckers. I told you. Smoke that Fair to Say pack. That what can go wrong pack. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to bring back another stream and trying to go back. You can't get that old thing back.
Is it in the...
It's not. It's down. Should be downstairs.
in the drawer?
Probably on the counter. Niggas want that old thing back, huh? They try to talk about me wanting that old thing back. Niggas really want that old thing back. They scrambling like eggs, boy, I tell you. Throwing darts at the board, I tell you. Something gonna stick. Let me not look like a failure. Let me try to bring back a name from another platform and try to make it something. Shout out to Andrew Aguilar. I appreciate you, my boy. Jamaican Ram. Booyaka, booyaka. Hey, Box City. Suck my dick, nigga. You sitting here watching because that's what I'm talking about tonight. This is third law. As I told y'all. Gotta get him and his damn bone out of here, too. I'm tired of hearing him squeak on that shit. Lay down, boy. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Box City. Get off my dick. Y'all know it. Look, I only speak when it's something to be spoken on or when my name is spoken on. Don't poke the bear. This ain't the bear just roaring for no reason. That ain't for no reason. This is because it's warranted. I gotta laugh at these L's. These L's require laughing. These are lessons. Don't poke the bear. All right, I got my lighter now. Epic, you finna get your ass out of here. Move. Get out. No. Stay your ass out. Baby, get Epic. Where was I at? He got nothing to watch. Hey, facts. Facts is facts, my boy. He in here because he ain't got shit to watch. Because all that shit the nigga came from is canceled. I'm about to just give you the bone so he can quit. I'm tired of hearing that. He can stay in here. I'm just tired of hearing this shit. God damn. Move, Epic. Oh, sorry. And turn the air down a little bit. Please. I don't want to make it too hot under these bright lights. All right, we about to smoke that smoke and get into what everybody's been waiting for me to get into. We've had a good 50 minutes, you know what I'm saying, of me just talking shit. Let me see, make sure I ain't missed nothing important. He's mad because he got nothing to watch. Ah, that's funny. That is hilarious, man. Shout out to the 130 people in here. I lost a few when my stream lagged out, but it's all good. Ashley. Golly. I meant to, and now hold on. All right, my bad. Being a parent. All right. So, shit is terminated. And let's go ahead and get into all the stuff we need to talk about, man. Let's get into all the shit we need to talk about. Y'all see my back and forth with Keem, right? Keem done lost his motherfucking mind again, man. Sometimes I can't really tell what Keem's temperature be, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I don't understand Keem's temperature. Like how you can call me out and then I respond and then you in your feelings. Keem? Oh, and I didn't do a timestamp for that one. Fuck. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find the response. Because again, tonight is reactionary. If you here tapped in for the reaction, you are appreciated. And let me see. There it go.
Your first appointment is in person at the orthodontist. Everything else is in this box.
I'm not gonna say who this.
Speaking of niggas in the careers, what's going on with you and Stet?
Hold on, we're gonna get into it. I just got a cash chat. I'm not gonna say who this is from because I don't like implicating people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person. But shout out to my boy. He know I fuck with him, regardless of his affiliations. Well, my boy said on the cash chat, nah, for real. He said this. He sent the dollar just to say, T-Rail don't got a problem with you, laughing my ass off. He doubled back and sent another dollar and says he just being super loyal to the Mucinex man. Look, man, I can't speak for people and who their affiliations and loyalty reside in and reside for, but at some point you got to be a man and stand on your own too and stop riding other people and you know, I don't like people who fuck up relationships with people who are good to them and been around for a long time for the sake of somebody they've been around just a little bit longer. That to me is fuck nigga activities. There's a way that you can still be a man and keep both relationships without choosing sides. So to the response to that cash chat, if that is the case, I can't tell, because energy it radiates, and you can see it through facial expressions, you can see it through comments, you can see it through disrespect. And he provoked it, he enticed it, he embraced it, he welcomed it, he laughed at it, he talked his own shit. So you can't, he's a definition of a hypocrite. And those people are dangerous, because one minute he can say, I didn't say nothing, and the next minute you can go back and pull up clips of him saying it 40 times over. So I don't really know how to stand on that, other than the fact that that has to be addressed by him. If it's something worth addressing, he would have already nipped it in the bud, but since he hasn't, it's fuck him too. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is a third law? We about to get into it right now. So my back and forth with Keem has been fun. It's all in jest with me. It's never anything serious, because I actually do fuck with Keem. I told Keem probably around the first couple weeks of meeting him, that he was one of my favorite people in the podcast, in that umbrella space. I fuck with his mental. He is the Riddler, and he be beating around the bush and taking forever to land his points, but he's a smart individual, and I fuck with smart, intelligent people. So yes, we've had our banter back and forth for the sake of content and for fun, and it's all still in fun for me, but sometimes Keem be a little shaky. And I don't be understanding where the energy come from. Let me see. Let me play this for y'all.
Man, he's sciatica. Thinking of niggas ending careers. What's going on with you with Stet, man? He's sciatica.
It's about that time, tribe. I'm about to play this clip. Listen to Keem run his motherfucking Diggy Simmons. No, what's the... Oh, shit. Let me figure out the name first. Russie. Oh, shit. Hey, Russie. That's who Keem is. Keem is Russie Simmons, bruh. Shut your ass up, Keem. We finna watch Keem just ramble with them fucking invisible ass lips he got. Come on, Russie. What you got to say? Oh, this is funny.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That nigga, that was a failed attempt. I thought he had some shit.
That wasn't no fella. That wasn't.
Yeah, Tiny. Yeah, Tiny. Let that nigga know. Tiny came out the woodworks. That wasn't no failed attempt. We was on you in that motherfucking, that booty burn you got, that booty cramp you got over there, Keem. Don't try to downplay my jokes, nigga, because you didn't like it and I was talking about your hiney. Kulo Keem. You know what I'm saying? Kulo Keem, my nigga over here acting like my shit wasn't funny. Let me let this play out while I smoke that smoke. You heard me?
That man, he's sciatica.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That nigga, that was a failed attempt. I thought he had some shit.
That wasn't no fella.
That wasn't. Yeah, Tiny.
That wasn't no fella attempt.
Yeah, Tiny.
The one part about him dissecting the random fucking ass on the internet that was so tight to you. Like, what did it for you? What did it for you? Come on, break it down.
They call that nigga Swiss Beats. That's
all.
That's Russie.
He put up an ass from, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what did it for you.
That type of shit though?
No, let's tell me what did it for you.
Don't you like that type of
Let's just get what did it for you. You don't got nothing.
He don't want to answer that question.
So what did it for you? Funny. What did it for you?
He said something that was funny.
What? Talk to us about it.
You gotta go watch it.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas just like to see Keem sweat, man. Motherfuckers.
Hey, you was a sweaty ass nigga on that stream too, boy. What type of nigga, you know? I mean, I sweat too, especially I got three lights on in here. If the air not blowing, a nigga get hot too when you get to talking a lot and get them emotions going. I get it. I be sweating too. I'm not innocent. But what type of nigga wipe himself on stream with a bath towel, nigga? What type of boy you over there sweating Crown Royal? Boy, get your ass out of here, Patron back ass nigga. Boy, you fucking Don Julio armpit having ass. Nigga sweating like that. You sweating because I put you in that hot seat. Russie Simmons. Let me show y'all Russie, man. Let me show y'all Russie. Because y'all think this a game out here. Y'all think this shit a game. I'm on this nigga. I'm on King, dog. I'm on King full-fledged. This game.
What the fuck is the third law?
Oh, shit. I'm on you, King. King, where your baby pictures? This is for show you, bruh. Hey, you all dedicated over here, huh? Huh? Russie? Russie. Don't talk about me no more, nigga. I'm on you. I'm on you. You all Russie. Let me finish letting him talk. All right, I'm about to smoke now. Look, I'm getting sidetracked already. I ain't even hit the blunt. Andrew Aguilar double back with another super chat. A yellow super chat. Which means my boy came for $10.
What the fuck is the third law?
Much appreciated, my boy. He said, tell that alcoholic Keem to put that cup down. He all swimming pools edition, just all sloppy on the Apollo. Worse than Coach Boulevard. Hey, Andrew coming with narratives tonight, man. 100%. Just the window. You good. 100%. All right, let me finish letting it play out. I'm smoking. Roll that roll. Light that light. If you waiting to smoke or if you smoking, I'm right with you.
Say this ain't nothing.
I ain't nothing. Like, he ain't have nothing.
Oh,
Him calling you a booty bandit?
Well, that right there was out of pocket.
That is out
So
of
that
pocket.
right there was out of pocket.
That's for sure out of pocket.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. I mean, he lost. Let me know he lost his mind.
Oh, okay.
Keemy King. Russie. Was you offended, my boy? Was you offended because I called you a booty bandit and because you had an ass injury? Now look, I told you before I started this shit, you my dog. I would never do the sex play with you and actually mean it, bro. I'm just being real with you. It was mainly all jokes. But you got an ass injury. What you want me to do? You got your culo hurts. You got radiating pain through your left ass cheek. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. Don't get offended, Keem. I'm not saying you pause. I know you not pause, my boy. Don't get offended. I get it. But damn, you got all these jokes for me. I'm gonna send them back at you. You know what I'm saying? You got wheelchaired around because your ass hurt. And you mad at me for making jokes. Let me go into this shit.
He let me know he lost his mind. Because when I went to it 14 hours later, he was sitting there. It was 7. She the only one left a comment in that motherfucker. So it's like, that's how it happens. You know, 4 hours talking to your goddamn self and shit like that. Feel me? Like, that's how it's going to end up for a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he...
King, let me just set the record straight. We not doing 4 hours talking to myself. Granted, you have a bigger following. You still in that realm. You get a little bit more viewership. But I guarantee you step away from Apollo and you step away from streaming in groups and you not fucking with me on this solo shit.
What the fuck is the third law?
You just not, King. You funny, you entertaining, you engaging. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. On your lap. Probably would have cracked that window. Yeah, you good.
barking up the wrong tree.
King.
And he did say that out of
No, that's
pocket.
what I was saying. See, I hadn't hit the blunt and forgot that fast. King, you not fucking with me with the solo content. You got individuals they're following and you being a part of that is the reason why niggas come fuck with you. I'm sitting at 150 live and I'm the real renegade. I'm 20v1. And I'm sitting at 150 people. You be at like 300 with more subs and a better backing. Pause. You don't have a better back, and that left cheek is shaky. You over there twerking your ass so that you ain't hurting, nigga. We know what you doing. Sitting on vibrating seats and shit. Trying to get that sciatica to loosen up. You not fucking with me, dog. I fuck with you, though. I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you.
So where you want to go with it? All right, my nigga. Shit, we good from here on out. Don't worry about it. That's my boy, though. That's my boy. He got a pocket for that part, though.
That had you hot?
No, I just let me know where I have him at. Like, where he at with it.
I'm just having fun, kid.
Like, that's, to me, that wasn't even, like, it wasn't even funny. It didn't even get relayed funny. It's just.
That was funny, though. All right.
Tell me where at, though. What part?
His deliveries, though. His delivery was kind of like, first of all, like, I didn't know the sciatica started with the nerve ass.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's how, to me, he asked. I posted that picture on my Instagram.
What picture?
I posted
Of the ass he showed?
The same shit, yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, for sure. Nigga,
That's my joke. You trying to take my joke.
Like, you gave him that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He asked.
How am I ass and you the one with one active cheek? One of your cheeks radiate all day long. How am I ass? I don't have an ass injury. I can sit on the toilet comfortably. I can sit in my seat comfortably. You over there all hurting from your rump to your tootsies. How my ass?
He really asked. He thinking that
He's sciatic.
yo jokes and this nigga sits up and like, bruh, all you gotta do is watch from a year ago, Stet, when he got on camera to now. We don't even know this goddamn NPC. Like,
Oh, this is a whole new nigga right
it's
here.
the whole, like, he got a whole bop in his tone, his delivery. That's not even him. So you got
That what you mean that ain't me? What you mean that ain't me, King? See, this is what happens when people that don't know me automatically assume that Fair to Say Stet was just who I am on a regular basis. Y'all caught me at 34, 35 years old. I was a whole different, I done grown, but the real me? So y'all just think, Keem, according to Keem, he think that I'm just on here, a made up, create a character all of a sudden for 40 streams for 7 months. So I'm just acting now for 7 months? No, what I was doing over there was acting to try to fit in. So what you are seeing, Keem, now you seeing me. This is me, bro. I've always walked with my head up. I've always had confidence. They try to get on me from coming over there. When I came over there confident, cocky, arrogant, whatever you want to call it, I was shunned. So like, let me peel it back a little bit and try to fit in. No, nigga, that's me. I talk like this to everybody everywhere, to strangers in public. I don't tolerate that certain type of disrespect, especially not in real life. Niggas can say what they want and act on this camera all day. Win, lose, or draw, I'm not the one for that. This is who I've always been my entire life. I'm the reason, matter of fact, I'm glad I have evidence now. I can show y'all one of these streams. I was a terrible fucking kid. A terrible young in my 20s, nigga. You couldn't tell me shit. This me. This how I've always been. It's just, you know, I had to show people and fit into a realm of shit that, like, you know, so that I could hold my position. And you see, as soon as I started popping my shit, niggas will attack me. They don't like people like me over there. So this has been me, Russie. It's just now able to come to the forefront because I don't have to play a role for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was a different breed. I'm from Illinois. I'm from the Midwest. I grew up 18 years in Illinois. I lived 7 years in Dallas. And that's where I come from I'm just different. I'm around a bunch of LA people on a daily basis. Having LA friends, LA lingo, trying to learn the ways of the trade and get in and be good and build relationships. So I was different as fuck. You just not used to seeing me like this, my boy. This is me, my boy.
Ask sinners that's like some sinner shit right there. Like, what you got going on, bro? Because this was never a part of your little thing. But you know, like he said, he's a student of the MAC, you know, and all that type
What
shit.
the fuck is the third law?
He took for me. You know what I'm saying? He highway robbery with me, but it's okay.
What he still? What you talking about though?
He can keep it. You know what I'm saying? The type of shit, you know.
What though? Like you got?
No, I'm just saying the little.
Hey, I'm talking about Apollo, Joe T. Why you worried about it? You gonna talk about them folk for the rest of your life? It's been 6 months, dog. You motherfuckers is crazy. This is a third law for a reason. My name is brought up. Do y'all motherfuckers go over there? People that say this shit and is watching for that reason, do y'all go into these chats and say, y'all gonna keep talking about Stet your whole life? No. So shut the fuck up with that tired ass narrative. Niggas say my name, all of a sudden I'm wrong for responding. They're having a full-on conversation about me, and it's Apollo. I fuck with them, so I'm gonna react to them all the time anyway. Yet niggas act like I'm just on here, just that's what I come in for. I stress every day, day before the stream, to come up with a good show sheet so I'm not talking about them. I don't come in this motherfucker talking about niggas unless they talk about me. And up until late, I just been able to laugh at niggas, so maybe that's why you saying that, but nigga, Candyman, you say my name enough times, I'm about to pop up. You say my name enough, I'm popping up. Niggas have a whole 20-minute conversation about me on this stream, and I'm wrong for responding. Fuck out of here.
Oh shit, I'm not getting on Stet, man. This right here is like he should be paying me for this. Shit. So I'm helping him. That's my boy though. And he wanted to spar a little bit. I'm just lost on y'all thinking that shit funny. That was not funny to me.
He said he should be getting paid for this. Keem, you not doing me no charity, my boy. Keem think it's not even getting clipped, or at least it wasn't from what I seen. When you talk about me, it ain't getting clipped. What charity you doing for me that I should be paying you for talking about me? Who do you think you are, Russie? Who do you think you are? You get 150 more viewers than me, maybe 1,000 more. 1,000 more views than me, 2,000 more views than me on your videos. Is when you going crazy on your regular videos, you same level as me, my brother. Talking shit about me and my back injury, and then look, you pop up, your whole ass hurt. See? This is Karma. Nigga talk about he doing me charity. The same people that you talk to about me, they don't like me. So they not finna come over here and view. I'm not gaining nothing off of this nigga talking about me. Now, I appreciate it. It's interesting. It's engaging. When them lights come on, you get to see. But this is me just, you know, it's how it's panning out.
No, I laughed at. See, he wasn't even. When he said about me, it was not about what he said about me. It was about how he delivered what he's about to say about.
That's funny to me. Okay, that's okay. I think that's funny. What I think was funny as well, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I got a lot of those clips saved of him doing that type of shit. Yeah, he's funny right there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting there, right there.
But him himself is like, nah, bro, you screech. Dustin Diamond. That nigga's
That shit
Dustin
was
Diamond.
hilarious.
I'm Screech. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of funny. It's not the first time I've heard that joke, because amongst almost all of my friends, I've always been the nerdy nigga. So it's cool. I've heard that joke before, but that's actually funny. But remember, people watch Saved by the Bell for Screech. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. People actually watch Saved by the Bell for Screech. I've always embraced being a nerd. That's funny, but don't ever get it twisted. I was that nigga, been that nigga, always will be that nigga. My personality has gotten me a lot of places, my brother.
Nah, and then we go keep it at that. He can't get around being Screech. It is what it is.
So what? Now it seems like y'all fell out of low key though. I ain't gonna cap it.
Hell
Seem
no.
like fell out.
There ain't no fallout. It's nothing. I ain't really.
Mac Wap trying to create a narrative.
He just can't fuck with me is all I'm trying to tell you. He definitely get busy in his kitchen. He can't fuck with me.
All
And I just keep giving him a little jab to keep him in the game a little bit.
Alright.
Keep playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Go drown that floaty.
Shout out my niggas, man.
I appreciate it,
Trying to
King.
school my
You the
nigga.
one started.
Welcome back to the
Like, that's what I'm
sparring.
saying. I tell you all the time, you able to do it we got back going based off the broke back shit. So that's what happens all the time.
Because you stole his joke.
Whatever reason.
But these be my niggas,
me.
though. That's the difference, though. These is my niggas. You feel me?
You stole his joke, King.
I just left. What's the name, man? Oh, give me. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Whatever. That's probably how you seen that shit because they was.
All right, let's get out of this one. Let's get out of this one. I just had to, again, the night is reactionary, and I heard my name, so I'm like, hey, let me just respond so people can know. I don't like when you got such a big platform with all these viewers on Apollo, and you say these things. I want to make sure my name ain't smutted. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just me, you know what I mean? Making sure I'm good. Don't drag my name through the mud. Don't drag my name through the mud. All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. We about to just chill and have fun and talk some shit tonight. I don't really care about too many topics. I have a list of things to talk about, but I'll probably save them for Context Matters on Sunday. We just gonna laugh and have fun at goofy shit. You know what I mean? That's how I'm feeling. All right, let's see what we got next. What do we have next?
So that's what happens all the time. I don't know. Whatever reason, but these be my.
I don't think that was it. Hold on real quick, tribe. Appreciate y'all tuned in with me on this good Thursday evening. It's getting late. I already know, 9 o'clock West Side, 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock midnight on the East Coast. If you are tuned in with me, giving me your ear, you are appreciated, even if we having fun or we giving game. Either way it goes, it's going to be a good goddamn time. And did I repost this twice? Oh, man, I copied and pasted the YouTube link twice.
For selection. And
let me see if I can find it real quick. So, I guess, I guess it was the same thing. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Names are similar. How ironic, two people I have to talk about tonight and address, names are very similar. Y'all know what names them are? Well, you know what names them are? Get down, bud. I got two people to address tonight with similar names. That's ironic that these DEJs they not fucking with me, huh? I don't even remember what time that shit started. Let's see. We're gonna find it right now. The first one we gonna start with, is the fucking pig in the blanket stuffed in his fucking seat. That's the first person we gonna start with. Because, hey, we got another super chat. My dog, Crippy Z. Ooh, he coming through for me. I appreciate you, OG. I'm about to mob my boy up anyway. Not only on some just super chat shit, but that's how you make your presence known. Creepy Z been in this mud since the beginning and been showing love. So it ain't just about the super chat, but that is definitely a way to make me notice and pay attention. Like, oh yeah, this person really is in here and they really do fuck with me other than just coming for bullshit. So super chats help. But shout out to Crippy Z, man. He been holding it down. He here every stream. So it's actually deeper than the money. So he here, he present. He need a wrench. You know what I mean? But we're going to get into it. But look, this is what I was talking about. Look how fucking embarrassing this nigga look. He looked like a fucking paraplegic with fake legs. This nigga looked like the top of his body at his waist, it screws off from his lower half of his body. Oh shit, hold on. Let me see if I can make it bigger. This bad built, fat, funky bitch over here. You look like you come in 3 pieces. COME. Get that shit out your mind. I'm not pounding with the pause shit. This nigga comes in 3 pieces. You can build this nigga. Oh, no, you can't. My picture in the way. I'm going to go back over here. You can build this nigga and buy an action figure of him and he comes in 3 pieces. You fucking snowman. Shut the fuck up even mentioning my name. And this is just prefacing him bringing my name up at the end of the stream, end of the segment. This segment is about just how much of a bitch he really is and how he treats people around him. And this is how he treats his co-hosts. And so then this is just me reaction because everything I be saying come to fruition. Nobody's going to fuck with you. You are a terrible fucking human being and you run off every relationship you've ever had because you're insecure as fuck. You have no fucking self-confidence, value, or worth in your fucking body. You are a fat, funky piece of shit. You look like shit on an ice cream cone. You fucking twist body, fat pig in a blanket ass bitch. Musty armpit, saggy titty, stretch mark thigh ass, fat fuck. You are a sick individual. And like, your response and how you acted when this nigga got his fucking stream and how he roped in Corey, who I was cool with, which you'll see, that's why he brought me up, and Auntie, who I was cool with before all this shit happened, and now you done ringed in these people, had me go at everybody on this platform except Ash Bash. She wasn't on at the time. So she's exempt from everything I'm talking about here. You make me go at these people who I have cool relationships with because you try to rope them in. You got Jada trying to go against me, you know what I'm saying, after shopping with me and being a supporter of mine. You mad at her and fired her because she still fuck with me. You are a fucking worthless soul, dog. Look at this fucking body. These legs look stuffed. Like he looked like the scarecrows that you put out on them country people put on their porches during Thanksgiving time with the stuffed legs. Just them flat, flabby ass, hay sack filled leg ass. Fucking you Respucia built bitch. Got the nerve to treat people who left and supported you at the time of you fucking branching off and doing this shit. You then fucking ran. You are disrespectful, dog. I'm gonna let this play. This nigga just, as you can see here, you know how he had to caption it on his stream to get attention. It's called Dijon Paul crashes out on his co-host. That's what he titled the stream to gain views and traction. That's how much he sold his soul for a click. Because he has no human self-worth. That's what he'll do. He'll sell his soul and everything for a click or a clickbait. He wrote this fucking caption. He told his producers to write this fucking caption. Title it, Dijon Paul crashes out on his co-host. And now you got your cousin dishing you. Let's just get into this shit. I've been talking enough. I'm on the good weed. Click that like one time if you're enjoying yourself. Drop a 3 in the chat if you're enjoying yourself, or a money bag. Send a super chat. Let me know you're enjoying yourself. Let's get into this, man.
Next week, a Dan Lake podcast. It's not.
It's how bad built it is. He screw off from the head and the waist. You just put Dijon together like this. You know what I'm saying? Rubik's Cube body ass bitch. This nigga just wanna be bad built his whole fucking life. You fat worthless piece of shit. Watch this fuck, man.
Yeah, sneaky is on your resume.
Watch this nigga.
I have an announcement.
I don't even give a fuck. Get your shine on my platform, fat boy.
After next week, a Dan Lake podcast is going on a break as well.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
We're going on a break for several.
That's how he breathed before words. He's stuffed in that fucking chair.
Why you write that long ass letter? He about to write an apology.
Look at this nigga, dog. He announcing his show is going on a break without telling his co-host, and then has a fucking diary written sack of notes that he wants to read about how he's feeling, because he can't just speak from the soul. It has to be written and scripted and journalized for him to try to seem like he's doing something. He can't just freestyle shit off the top of his head. His fat fuck has to write notes down. Look how he's holding it like this. Raisin head ass boy. Raisin head ass boy. You fucking, boy, the bottom of your neck look like the sole of a shoe. Rubber neck ass nigga. Shut your ass up, bro. Listen to this nigga, dog.
I apologize.
You could have put this in the chat.
In my personal opinion, we're going on break because, one, we got to get production together. And then two, I feel like supply and demand. I feel like I want to see more demand for the show, meaning I want to see comments like, oh, where's the podcast? Where's the podcast?
Hey, bye, y'all. Are we done?
Shout out to Auntie for that.
No,
let this play.
I just said next week. I just said next week.
If I ain't gotta sit here right now, I ain't about to sit here. So is we over?
Okay.
Zoom in on me, Cuddy.
Yeah, because that's your attitude on a normal basis, though. That's also part of what I'm getting to. That's you'll say, no, let me. Can I speak now? Because you'll speak. No, I don't need to be rushed on my show. You'll sit and I was talking to her. You'll sit and
talking to me.
Okay, I don't have nothing to say then. If I can't speak.
Are we done? Is it over?
Boy, love playing fucking victim, dog. This nigga loves playing fucking victim.
Are you bringing on old boy? Are you coming in
on my show?
Because clearly I can't speak. I can't speak on my own fucking show. So that's
look how he rocking back and forth in that chair. His feet ain't even touching the ground, y'all. Dog, it looked like he set up like a fucking stuffed a Halloween decoration, bruh. His fucking top of his body, and then you just, the waist is like non-existent, bro. That nigga got a yarn stuffed body. Is fucking comedy, dog. He is yarn stuffed. It looks like, you know how, you know, them pranks, people play them pranks when one person plays the upper body and then they got somebody else's legs and they just be doing goofy shit. Oh my God. This nigga is fucking joke, dog. Them fucking shoes are screaming. Them ain't cool grays. Them motherfucking cool leaners. I know them feet. I mean, them shoes hate to see your feet coming.
Fuck. I was in the middle of saying something.
Let him say what you gotta say.
Okay, I said after next week, we're going on break.
Oh, there's a better view, bruh. Look at this shit, bruh. There is no way those legs are real. There is no way these legs are real. Look at his body. Melted ice cream. Michelin man ass nigga. God damn, you the Michelin man.
It's the only language
the marshmallow man.
speak. And that's just what it is. Why? Again, I feel like production has things that they need to handle, as they told me. So excuse me for passing on a message from production. Production has things that they need to handle. It's a reason why we have to go on break. Production has things they need to handle. And in my opinion, I would like to see more demand. So I wrote some things down.
He wants to go on break because the demand is not there for his show.
Imagine being able to build.
So what's that?
Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
What's that gonna do, bruh? He wants to go on break because his show does not have any demand. And you up there with 4 people.
Demand is why we're going
Ash Bash
on break.
popping and you still ain't doing it. Nobody wants
We're
to watch
supplying
it.
episodes, but there's not really a demand. Really low views, no comments, likes.
Whose fault is that?
Or engagements. Don't Panic also got clips, so we're not getting reposted. Now, do you guys want me to keep going?
This nigga is added to the note. He wants to postpone the show because he's not getting clipped from Don't Panic. He's not getting clipped he's not getting clipped by Don't Panic. And because he's not getting likes and comments and people demanding the show, he's gonna go on break. Nigga, you sound like a fucking clown, and I would feel so disrespected to sit by you every episode, and this is your sentiments. And he goes further, which is crazy. Let's see.
You got a whole story. Keep going.
Why no engagement or demand? One, we've had production issues. We've had poor audio. We've had bad lighting early on. It was bad lighting. We got the lighting together. We don't have a chat. We're not live. These are things that I want worked on. We don't have things that pop up on the screen. These are things that I want worked on that can be worked on over the
Interesting.
break. Cast. No, also late starts and bad links. It's a lot of production issues that I want to iron out before we move forward. That's why we need to take a break. Cast-wise, apparently I talk about music too much on a Dan Lay podcast, which is named after a Dan Lay magazine, the first ever LA rap magazine.
This is what he's... Listen to this, man, y'all. I know I keep stopping it, but I got to. This is just too easy. This is easy content for me to make money on. Listen to this, man. Just listen to this man and his mindset and how he wrote this. He wrote this on the paper. He's reading this verbatim. He wrote this on the paper and is reading it to you. So he wrote this in third person.
Issues that I want to iron out before we move forward. That's why we need to take a break. Cast-wise, apparently I talk about music too much on a Dan Lay podcast.
He's reading
which is named after a Dan Lay magazine, the first ever LA rap magazine to ever exist.
Nigga, you don't have fucking series and copies in magazines, nigga. Fuck out of here. I designed your best fucking cover and it was digital, just like all the other ones. You don't have a fucking rap magazine. You have a fucking digital imprint, a digital name that clearly is not showing up for you. It's supposed to be this big first LA magazine and you barely pulling 1,500 views a stream. You are fucking delusional. What world does this fucking mook live in? Like, he had the nerve to third person the fact that on this podcast named after the first LA rap magazine by Dijon Paul, like in third person. These people really have mental issues, y'all. Mental fucking issues. A fucking report card and a fucking digital magazine that ain't moving shit, ain't moving no needles. You got niggas hitting me up talking about let's redesign all your shit with me and recreate your brand and do it better. I should have accepted that. We should have went through with that. And it's like, you bragging on yourself as if you just doing something, but why are you going on break then? Mr. Third Person?
That's like saying, if Double XL had a podcast, that'd be like saying, they talk about music too much on Double XL podcast.
This nigga got notepad.
Next, I feel like the cast isn't on one accord. I had to beg Corey to go at the Apollo.
Listen
after
to
they
this
said he was
nigga, bro. Oh my God. I just want to keep... Bro, okay, I'm going to shut the fuck up. Listen to this fucking goofball. Mozzarella belly ass nigga. You look nasty. You look nasty, dog. Yo, man, you are just a nasty individual, bro. You are not going to succeed at anything in your fucking life being like this.
Gay. It took Corey 4 or 5 episodes to respond back to the Apollo. Auntie, what?
Hold on. That's a lie.
That's a lie?
I addressed that while you were
These are reasons why he wants to go on break.
I addressed it while you were still doing the other show.
I brought you off there to say.
While the guest is
And
here.
I said, and I addressed it.
He wants to bring up how he's going on break because he
to-
feels like Corey does not go at the Apollo when he does. This is one of his day one friends. And he's upset at Corey, who's a chill person, who don't bring no crazy energy, gives his opinion where he does. He holds Dijon down as his homie and really don't harm nobody. And to be siding with you and you gonna call this nigga out and be mad and gonna say you partially why you postpone the show and you gonna keep coming at this nigga throughout the show. You gonna bring that up as a reason why you want to postpone the show in front of him live instead of telling him personally.
Say to address it, and you addressed it very. You addressed it very.
Said me and him was feeding each other ribs.
And they was feeding each other ribs.
And he.
Y'all was?
No. Hell no.
Okay. They had burgers.
I got a whole woman. I got a whole family.
Okay, but that's my thing. You didn't address that properly. I had to literally beg you to. It took you 4 or 5 episodes to say fuck Apollo, even though you have a girl and you have a son.
He's mad at his day one friend for not verbally saying fuck Apollo, like he just kick it with Apollo behind the scenes, and he just, he wants him to say it on air that fuck Apollo, off the strength of him for no reason. He can support you without hating some motherfucker that you have hate for no reason. You mad because he didn't go back at the Apollo for them saying that they were feeding each other ribs? Bro, he spoke on that shit multiple times.
And niggas is calling you gay. You so lackluster and boring that I couldn't get you to say fuck the Apollo, which is good content. Also, as you having my back.
He just called him lackluster and boring. Who does this motherfucker think he is, bro? He's really Wendy Williams. He really Wendy Williams. Shout out to the 165 in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all tapped in on this good late night. Good late night, good fun vibes. You know what I'm saying? Reactionary vibes on the Third Law.
What the fuck is the third law?
This is Third Law episode 9. You know, every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So tonight we react to the demise of fuck niggas. Let's go. Play. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where we at? 42-14? Why stop playing? Oh, there you go.
You not. I shouldn't have to beg you to do that. That's on my list.
Shouldn't have to beg you to do that.
Keep going, because I heard Auntie.
You are next. Auntie went on the Apollo and gets quiet when I go at them. Same with Ella and Fair to Say. She told.
I've been on Apollo multiple times. I haven't been over there since I've been on A Day in LA.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. Since I've been a host on A Day in LA, I have not been on Apollo.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you did. You went there this year.
I low-key feel bad for Auntie.
Yeah.
I have
Me and her
not
back
been
and
on
forth
Apollo
was
since I've been over here.
Did you
unwarranted.
go to Apollo 2025?
I don't.
Yes, you did.
I was not a host over here.
We started the show in January, so when the fuck did you go?
No.
Not this year.
Okay. We gonna
hates
run
the
this
Apollo
back.
so
And I'm gonna
much,
look
bro.
it up because I need receipts. Since I've been pulling up, even since we was at the other location, the first
Did you go
location.
to Apollo this year?
bullied the whole
I
scene
don't
as comedy.
think so. They did. No,
You did.
I did not.
You did. We
I
talked
promise
about
I
it.
have not. But what's wrong with
You didn't
going
let
to
me finish.
Apollo
You
if I went?
Well,
I feel bad for
did,
Auntie.
but
If you
I
let me
did.
finish my sentence, you would know.
Okay, go.
Auntie went on Apollo and gets quiet when I go at them. Same with Illa and Fair to Say. She told me to stop talking about them. Let me finish, please. When T-Rail goes at Adam, when T-Rail goes at academics, when T-Rail goes at whoever, Smack, Heather, whoever's on his show, they not sitting around acting like that. They gonna ride for him. We don't go. It's one accord. I started this topic.
my
It's called The Cast is Not on One Accord. I told y'all from jump.
So, Dejan, hold up now.
Yeah.
Hold up. It's a whole umbrella. You was under that umbrella.
On God,
you
Elijah.
Know where I came from.
I should have.
Okay.
You know where
But he wasn't disrespectful to my face.
people is low-key still at. It's mutual. You been knew it was mutual. That's why it was, why are we continuing to do this? Why are we continuing this? You understand where
It's
we both came from. So the fact that
Yeah.
you decided to leave on your own, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, auntie, you got to snip them too?
I
Is
never
that what
asked
it
you to
is?
do that. I'm not
So
asking you
why
to
are
do
we
that.
talking about this
I'm-
right now?
Because that's one of
Facts.
the reasons why we're going on break. We're going on break because I feel people rather watch a show where the cast is on one accord. What's more entertaining? Let me
Because
finish.
Listen to what he prioritizing
Listen,
over
what-
his family and his friendships. What's more entertaining? What's more entertaining? Is all he cares about. Why aren't you entertaining? You talk all that shit about people. I'm over here doing this shit solo. Keen was solo. Tiny solo. MacWop solo. T-Rail solo. Everybody that's around you can stream solo. And you ain't fucking doing it. Because that shit will be dead as a doorknob. Dead as them fucking legs you sitting on. There's no way. Look how he just got up and turned, bro. He's really like a fucking figurine that you can just maneuver. Look how his waist moved or lack thereof. And his legs stay the same. He's prioritizing this over his friendships and family views and camaraderie. Or that's me giving it a better word than what he said.
What's more entertaining? Dejan versus Apollo, Dejan versus Fair to Say, or Dana Lay versus Apollo? Dana Lay versus Fair to Say. I said the same shit when I was on Fair to
That
Say.
should have all been in a whole contract before I even put up over here.
Oh,
Auntie,
God,
I
she
do
on
not
that
want you to
nigga
have
bumper.
conversation with them.
I never- when am I
Auntie,
saying
I do
that?
not want you to pull up
When
on
am I
Xbox
saying that?
Worldwide.
When am I saying
Auntie,
that?
you
I never
cannot
said that.
talk to
You
Ella.
putting, you spreading the
Auntie,
narrative.
No,
You spreading
that's
a
what
false
you're
narrative.
saying. That's
You're
what you're
spreading a false
saying.
narrative. I never said that. I'm not
Okay.
saying that.
Okay.
Why, I talk to Punch. I talk to
Saucy.
AD.
So it's
I
like,
talk
Sassy
I
boy.
ain't mad at you for talking to them.
but first of all, I need that receipt that I went over there after I started here.
You been there this year. I saw you over there this year.
What else you got on the paper?
No. Corey.
I don't know what you said about me.
No, I never said about you. You fairly new. You fairly new.
Good, cause I don't be doing that.
I really don't.
He be tuned out.
I'm not
You talking to a wall.
Look at this nigga's body. His arms don't extend past his stomach. His arms don't extend past his stomach. He built one of them. He built like one of them plastic Easter eggs that you get at Easter time when you was a kid. Them little pink ones that you can crack open and put shit inside of them. His upper body built like a plastic Easter egg. And he got the nerve to act like this. He got the nerve to act like this. This nigga think he's Wendy Williams. I am Dejan Paul.
You cool? Oh, that's cool.
Said even Ash Bash feet touching the floor, and she on a stool. That go to show you how big and untall this nigga is. He shops in the big and untall section. That nigga shops in the big and untall section. You a smash burger. All right, hold on. Let me get back to it.
They cousin, the way they talk shit about me, they will make content about you. Because the second Mac Wop has something to say about you, he threw you under the bus.
They always make content about me.
So when you gonna make content about
music
them?
about it. I made a whole diss about Wop
You
Wop.
want on your
On my YouTube channel right now.
When are you gonna diss them here? Here. When are you gonna diss them here so that we can get the views? When are you gonna diss them here?
What the fuck is the third law?
Make sure y'all hit that like, chat. We just enjoying ourselves tonight, man. I told y'all this what happened when I smoke. Y'all getting me back in that pocket. We getting back in that pocket. It's just too funny, but it's also like a learning lesson, bro. This is why people that prey on people's downfalls and have just bad spirits, they're never gonna become successful and do anything in their life, no matter how much they downplay what somebody else doing. They gonna just fail. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna continue to happen.
Here.
I need to do it, chat. If I need
And
to,
that's
I
why
will.
the show has no engagement. You're not listening.
Your show that you brag is
why I
your
think
show
the
has no engagement because
The
you
show
not
has
going
no
at the
engagement because
Apollo.
they watch
Because I didn't make a second diss.
No, the show has no engagement because people are tired of watching me go against people. They'd rather see a cast. I said the same thing on Fair to Say. I'm literally
Stop.
repeating myself. That's
You
what's on
can't
this
act
paper.
like that, Ajon. You can't
I can't act like what?
Like,
Because if somebody was going at you the way that these people go at me, I would have your back and I would make content.
And I would make content.
Definitely
And I would make content.
And I would make content, girl.
I see.
I would make content about it.
Is the guest coming on? It's been on me for 25 minutes.
It's not on you. I'm going around everybody.
Who next? Because goddamn.
It's like me.
I had a great time on the day in LA.
She already knew.
I love y'all.
We come back in 2 weeks.
Y'all ass
y'all.
bash.
Cass isn't
She
on
already
one
knew.
I read that already. I should have numbered
Flip it over.
I need a shot.
This nigga Corey said I need a shot. Look, everybody is over this nigga shit, bro. Shut the fuck
There's nothing
up.
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's just fine. That's how I feel about your disposition. You be taking naps on camera.
Hey, Josh, I apologize about that, but honestly, I think that's Dijon taking up all my bit rate. Big back ass, megabyte, megapixel processing speed, body ass bitch, taking all my fucking processing speed, trying to adjust the size of him in his fucking seat. My apologies. But it is probably a little bit slow on all bullshit aside. It probably is just a little slow, a little choppy because I'm playing it at a high quality on my side, 4K on through a television, and I think it's hogging up a lot of the processing speed on my computer. But nonetheless, it might be a little choppy, but bear with me. He built like the bomb on Super Mario. Oh God. Oh God, it is. But my bad, it's choppy. But I think it's Big Back over here hogging up all the bit rate. Let me finish playing it.
That's how I feel about your disposition over here. I feel like
Y'all can hear it though.
When I feel like when you at Ace Boys, you got all this energy. Then you come over here and you act like we just irritating you.
Oh wow. I think irritated y'all.
When Ella said let me finish. When Ella said I was thirsty, when she said I was on a thirsty quest for views and ratings, did you tell her to stop talking about me the way that you told me to stop talking about her? Mm-hmm. You did tell her that?
I said y'all need to cut this shit out. Y'all need to come together. Y'all need to talk. But I see it's still on me. That's crazy.
Well, I wrote a lot
It's
of
still
stuff.
on Auntie. That's crazy.
I wrote a lot of stuff.
Carry it along. We're good over here. We're
Look
great.
at his feet not touching the
We ain't
ground,
talking
y'all.
about nothing
I'm
else.
explaining why we're going on break because the cast isn't on one accord.
We should have broke when we was talking about Illa. When you kept bringing her up, that's when we should have broke.
Hey, shout out to the 210 in the chat. I appreciate you tapping in with the third law, man.
What the fuck is the third law?
We just in here enjoying ourselves, man, having a good time, having some good laughs, passing the evening. If you tuned in with me on this late night, you are appreciated. We just talking shit, having fun. I'm vibing with the chat. If you in the chat, you are appreciated because I know you subscribed up. Make sure y'all hit that like. Hey, don't interrupt my shit, kids. Make sure y'all hit that like one time if you are engaged. And just for show the fact that you here, man, your presence is appreciated, as I mentioned. But let me let him play while I get on these kids.
That's when we Should have
Welcome, fat ass.
No, that was one of our highest clips. That was one of our highest clips. That's what people want to see. People want to see the WWE back and forth. They don't want to see me just sitting here ranting and venting to people that act like they don't want you to be here.
You feed off of negativity. You can't be like this. Like, you can't be like this all your life.
That's what they say about the report card. And it works. And it works. I feed off negativity, but you talking about, you come from a platform, you still at a platform that's nothing but negativity, and people watch it. So maybe we need more negativity over here rather than just sitting here looking irritated.
Crazy.
And Corey breathing hard. All right.
Man. I'm irritated.
The first episode I left.
I see it's a little choppy. I'm gonna try to adjust it when I stop playing this.
On Fair to Say to talk shit about me. Did anybody say something?
We almost done. I'm letting him get his shine over here. Hold on, let me see. It is lagging bad. Hold on. Let me go like this and go over here. Let me see. I think it's just because of the quality that I'm streaming it in, and I haven't streamed shit like this for long term for this long. Okay. Let me see. Y'all still can. It's not about really seeing him. You see how big and bad built he is. I'm mad I even gave him that much of my screen. He hogged up all the fucking bit rate. Let's see if it's streaming a little bit better.
Who you talking to?
Everybody. I'm talking to the cast. Did anybody say something?
I wasn't there.
You know, I just excluded you from that.
I know I was supposed to say something.
What happened? Somebody said something to you about what?
Why are we still talking about Fair to Say shit?
It's on the paper.
Because it's on.
Because it's on the paper. Because you brought it up, motherfucker. That's why it's on the paper. You make it seem like somebody just gave it to you to bring up. You wrote it. She said, why are we still talking about Fair to Say? Thank you. Why are you still talking about Fair to Say when they're not even talking about you? You just talking about the show. When I respond to somebody talking about me. You just talk about being on the show every stream that you on. Like, that's your greatest accomplishment. I know, nigga, sitting next to me was your greatest accomplishment. Your last little magazine digital cover that you did, that I did, nigga, that's your greatest accomplishment. So you're welcome.
Podcast drama, you irritated. So what the fuck am I supposed to talk about?
I love to talk about music because I'm not gonna lie. I like to like people that do music, I like to put my opinions so they can do better. This is pretty much
shout out to Ash
music,
Bash.
though.
She
This whole
always still
platform is
just
about
keep it
music.
straightforward.
And
But
about
when I
messy
try to
shit,
talk
too.
about
every week, and I still engage.
I'm past the point where it's, I show up. I didn't have plenty of female co-hosts. Cuddy will tell you, I didn't have plenty of co-hosts that show up.
Listen
it's
to this
more
nigga.
than that, baby. At this point, it's more than just showing up. You either got to be with the
This
music
nigga
topics
saying they
or
just
when I do
showing
the
up.
podcast drama, when I'm bringing up the Illa
He doing
situation,
this
the Apollo
on live.
situation. The only time this podcast has been on one accord, which proves my point, is when we was all going at Stet. And what happened? Stet fans
How
start coming over
crazy.
here, being in our chat, leaving money back. Stet himself got in our chat and was talking shit. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm very intelligent. When a podcast is on one accord,
Let him. I want to let him run that back real quick, and then we gonna get out of this topic.
been on one accord, which proves my point, is when we was all going at Stet.
Ain't that crazy? Listen to what he just said.
Do the podcast drama.
And this is what I tell y'all about people and their fucking hate for me. They fucking hate me because they ain't me. And they can't be. So this is why they attack. Listen to what he's about to tell y'all. The only time they was on one accord with him is when they was going at Stet. That's ironic, ain't it? Ain't it, Tried? Ain't that crazy? It's a master class. This is too easy. The only time they was on one accord is when they was going at Stet. If that's not a bunch of following and manipulation, I don't know what to explain, because that's been happening on multiple occasions. Let's get back to it.
Bringing up the Illa situation, the Apollo situation.
Listen what he about to say.
The only time this podcast has been on one accord, which proves my point, is when we was all going at Stet. And what happened? Stet fans start coming over here, being in our chat, leaving money back.
You
Stet
heard?
himself got in our chat and was talking shit.
You heard?
So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm very intelligent. When a podcast is on one accord, it brings people to watch. People rather watch a team of people go against another podcast than just watch Dejan rant to his friends while y'all sit there
you
bored.
expected me to come over here to a day in LA and go in
And have your cousins back. Have your cousins back.
So I didn't have your back at all. I didn't
say it all. I'm not gonna say it all.
Okay.
But no.
Hey, I'm not gonna say it all, but no.
I feel like content.
What?
For the content.
He has a mental issue. Man, shout out to Gangland Neem. We've had our spick and spat back and forth digitally on some content shit. And obviously nothing too personal. Just some good ass shit talk to somebody you don't know, and I think he can agree. But shout out to him, and I watched him review this clip, and it was fucking hilarious. His responses timing was super good. And again, I'm not a nigga who gonna show hate no matter what. I shouted out ODM Slim the other day. I shouted out AD today. Like, I'm never gonna just treat somebody just because of their affiliations a certain way. I'm gonna try to keep my relationship as good and genuine as it can be. And then if they decide to move around, then that's on them. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for popping in my chat every once in a while. And I saw his content and I was just giving props where props is due. It was funny. Timing was perfect. But this nigga said, how you gonna say, so you mad at me for not going hold on, let me see what he said. Hold on.
And have your cousins back. Have your cousins back.
So I didn't have your back. At all. I didn't
say it all. I'm not gonna say it all. Okay. But no.
There it is. She said, so I didn't have your back at all. And he's gonna say, no, I'm not gonna say not at all, but no. Hey, be aware of these type of people, tribe.
What the fuck is the third law?
Be aware of these type of people, man. They are fucking dangerous, venomous sacks of shit, bruh. No wonder he ain't got no family and friends and no loved ones, and everybody fucking hates him digitally because he's fucking horrible human. And if you're watching this, I hope you understand how horrible you are. And I hope everybody who's watching this that thinks about watching you think about this before they click on your fucking page. You fucking devil. That's me being nice. You know what I'm saying? You are fucking a horrible human, dog. Corey know it. Everybody around you know it, dog. Everybody's had an issue with you and how you maneuver. Man, what you do, Connie? Yeah. You a sick individual, man. We're gonna finish out because he gonna bring me up, and then we moving on to the other DJ motherfucker who decided to bring my name up. We almost done. On this on Murder Mook.
Okay. No, I don't feel like content-wise, for the content narrative, I don't see you having my back.
I'm not a content really as
we're doing like content. That. This is content. Yeah, we're doing content.
This nigga.
It ain't that deep to me.
We're doing content.
Because you actually are a real
Last but not least.
That's why. You really see
Corey
through that
still
shit.
follows Stet to this day.
All right. This is his last note on why the show is going on a hiatus. This is a note that came in his mind while he was writing this the other night. Writing his script, because he's not authentic. His last note was, Corey still follows Stet to this day. This nigga's last note was Corey following me on Instagram. That's what he decided to bring up at the end of his note of why his team is a partial reason of how his emotions are hurt. And that's one of the things that hurt him is that Corey still follows me on Instagram. Because me and Corey ain't never had no issues.
We're doing content though. Last but not least, Corey still follows Stet to this day.
And somebody laughed in the background.
Why you following him still?
Corey still follows Stet. Yes or no? Deny it.
What do you follow him for?
Deny it.
Why do I follow him?
Deny it. Deny it. You must deny it right now for the sake of clips and views. Deny it so I can prove that you're lying. I've screenshotted you still follow Stet. Because Corey is a real nigga and he understands that I'm a real nigga too. He don't have to pick sides. He ain't my homie. We ain't kicking it. We don't see each other's stories all the time. But when I do see it, I engage. I'm still the same nigga I was towards him. I always do that. If I get into it with somebody, I don't have to automatically assume that your other people gonna have to hate me. You ain't got to be my friend and you ain't got to kick it. But you got to hate me to the same degree that the person's telling you, like, or how they feel. It's crazy. That's some emotional bitch shit. No, you're my friend, so you have to feel the same way I feel. Or you're not my friend. You still like that bitch? Fuck out of here.
Because you got this man writing this shit down on the paper. He went to your followers.
Yes.
He went to your followers,
and so you still follow Stet.
and see that y'all still follow each other.
I mean, he do more work on my Instagram than I do. I don't give a fuck about following.
You still follow Stet.
I don't see it.
What is you following him still?
if you my best friend and I done had all these issues with this person, this nigga done call me a faggot, this nigga done call me all things
Much worse,
out my
actually.
name, and talked about my father, all kind of shit, and you still following that nigga. That's not weird.
It's like, what is he doing that you want to watch him so bad, huh?
I don't watch him. He ain't in my algorithm.
I have a little extra on the back of it.
Yeah, read the paper.
Why would you ask me and Corey on fire? You didn't say nothing about Ashback.
Because I do shit, because I'm messy, and that's what the fuck he needs.
There we go. Okay. On the first episode, before we bring on our guest, on the first episode, Jada told me to make up with Stet and promoted his rug.
Listen, y'all. These are the notes. He can't get me out of his fucking mind, you weirdo. Why my shit freeze like that? This nigga can't get me off his fucking mind to the point where he brings up me again and says he fired Jada and is a note on his list of why he's breaking the show. Because this.
On the first episode, Jada told me to make up with Stet and promoted his rugs, and she was also always quiet, and that's why I kicked her off the camera. I have to say the truth.
Oh my God. I can't, bro. I'm glad the commercial came. He literally, welcome back, tribe. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this late night. If you're having a good time, make sure you drop a like. I would appreciate the engagement. Something that simple. Super chat would be great.
Because how does it look?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Niggas know you.
Hold on.
Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Why is it still playing over here? Oh, okay. This nigga said he kicked Jada off the show because she still supported my rugs. He spit on my rug over there. And because she was boring is why he announced to her that he kicked her off the stream. Man, shout out to Jada, bro. This is what I'm talking about. The people that are, this go to show you, if the people around the main people still fuck with you, they know that you are a good person. Let me slow that down a little bit. If the people around the person that you get into it with still are cool people and still fuck with you and don't have no quarrels, and you may be going at it neck and neck with somebody, that's how you know the difference. That's how you know the difference. If a nigga still fuck with you or not, if you really a fuck nigga or not. Or are niggas just jumping sides because somebody says so and they click. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention to the ones who stay down, still cool with me, still laugh, still got jokes, still would get on the phone, hop in the chat. Think about the ones who still don't have no quarrels with me that came from that shit. And even the homies around them. And see, why do people still fuck with Stet? Why do people still fuck with Stet? Minus the few weirdos who just jump ship and just want to do it just for the sake of, with not their own motherfucking thought process. Nigga, that's what I'm just trying to tell y'all, how authentic and genuine I am. Nigga, I don't fake the relationships or fake nothing for nobody. I'm gonna keep it 100 across the board 99% of the time. And then we lead into this and we out of this conversation because I know me and Auntie had our quarrels, our back and forth. More so joking. I never called her out her name. I never disrespected her for real. I talked shit about her size and weight and titties and whatever. Never called her out her name. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that serious to me because I was still more content based with her and because she was siding with her cousin, rightfully so. And now look. She dissing this nigga on a song because he's a bitch. So, Auntie, it's all good. I don't got no issue with you. That you know where I stand. It was reactionary to what you were saying about me, but I think what you were saying about me was influenced by him and your relationship with him and Pun, and so you might feel some type of way, but it's no love lost. All jokes from me, but not about this fat bastard. So I'm glad you dissed him. Get some shine, and please don't clip me.
Weird ass nigga.
Nigga.
Nigga, just say you wanna beat me, nigga. You wanna beat me. Backstabbing ass bitch. Backstabbing ass hoe.
All right. That's all it needs to get anyway. She dissed her own cousin, man. I fuck with you, auntie, you know, on some like, you know, I don't hate you type shit, but yeah, that shit trash. I told y'all I can't do nothing but be me. God damn. I can't do nothing but be me. I still gotta be me at the end of the day. This ain't no smoke, but shit, this is my opinion. It's just my opinion, man. 20811. Let's see where this start. Yeah. 100%. That ain't the vibe. Power of A. Ain't nobody listening to that shit. But I salute the effort. But I still, you know, unless you was influenced, I still fuck with you and your opinions. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me check on something real quick. We moving on, man. So as y'all know, let's see, we've been on here for 2 hours. That's love. I appreciate y'all engaged. 200 people in the chat. Your presence is appreciated because at all times, even though this is the Third Law episode 9, just remember,
context matters.
Always matters. Even if we are on the Third Law, context always matters. So if y'all didn't see my Apollo guest phone appearance on Tuesday, and I know people have seen it because I've seen it in the Reddit and, you know, people talking about it. Mostly all positive comments, to be honest. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate it. Most people have sided with me on the issue at hand and how I was rightfully so in doing so. Did I go crazy? Maybe I did. But, you know, at some point, you can't be calling me out my name and then expecting me just to be like, oh, it's all good. You do it multiple times. So let me see. 20811. At some point, you just got to be held accountable, man. Like, we can't just automatically hate Stet because it's the cool thing to do. Like, this is not high school. Like, what are we doing? What is it? 20811. Stop, boy. Was it 20811? So we just can't. We got to hold people accountable for jumping out of body for like no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really weird to me that people choose to side with shit that's inaccurate. And that's why sometimes I have to call in and go as hard as I do or respond the way I do, because we can't let you keep putting all these false narratives out there and all these just this fuck Stet campaign, you know what I mean, for no apparent reason. So it's like we can't just keep doing that. We're not just gonna keep running Stet name through the mud anywhere. We share viewership at the end of the day, not with her, but we share viewership. I share viewership with them. So why would I let somebody who watches them over there hear smut about me and me be brought up and talk shit and narratives put on me, and I'm wrong when I respond? Why am I wrong when I respond? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm sharing the same viewership, I don't want the people that are going to come back to me thinking that what was said about me on this other platform that they watch, they're going to feel some type of way. No, I'm going to fucking speak on it. I'm going to fucking speak on it. And I'm going to be me 100%. I'm not Dejan. I'm not pulling out fucking scripts. But you're not going to do that to me. Nobody's going to continue let people keep doing that. People say, I read some comments. People like, oh, why you do it? I've done that shit on, and anybody who have verbally disrespected me, called me out my name and tried to play me like I'm a punk. Everybody got called out, whether it was digitally or in person or not. Everybody want to use one or two scenarios or one scenario really that has any weight as far as some shit that happened to me where I could have turned up. But niggas have no idea what type of shit was going on behind the scenes for me not to turn up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep defending that. The real ones know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't have to, nigga, when you get into it with somebody, you don't always crash on your loved one or who you think is your loved one. You don't just crash because of an argument. You have the argument, you get an understanding, and you move on. Everything ain't got to come to blows with people that you think are loved ones and family members and people who you ride for. You know what I'm saying? You don't always come to blows right away. Niggas can call each other all kind of shit out the name. You get into it with your brother or your close friend and y'all call each other out your name. Y'all throw blows every time? No. Motherfuckers don't throw blows every time when they get into it with loved ones. Talking about niggas should have did X, Y, and Z. Nigga, I reacted the way I should have reacted as a man in every situation that I was put in, especially in person. I didn't duck nothing from nobody. But if you send shots at me digitally, best believe the motherfucker's coming back in 30 clips. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, don't fault me for being reactionary and responding, but stop acting like people just gonna talk shit about me and paint some narrative of me as if it's true and I'm not gonna respond. You niggas got me fucked up. We sharing the same viewership. I got people in here that don't fuck with y'all, and y'all got people in over there that don't fuck with me. It is what it is. So, no, it's not gonna happen. I don't care who you are. Ever. Do I choose to tread lightly in certain areas or not go as hard? I wouldn't even say tread lightly, but not go as hard. Yes, I know when and where to react. And at times, and shit is warranted, you got a woman who 9 times out of 10, people just gonna believe off the sake of them being a woman, just talking crazy. Let's get into it. I'm minding my fucking business, enjoying my nap, chilling. I get a DM. Hey, this so-and-so is on Apollo talking about you. And I'm like, what? So I just clicked the link. I'm fresh off a nap. I'm wiping boogers out my eye and shit. Like, damn, that's what's going on? So let me go click. I click and look, and I see, what do we have? Can opener mouth over here.
What the fuck is the third law?
Look, I told myself tonight I was just gonna be more reactionary and not like another ongoing thing. I'm not trying to make it that. It's not that serious to me, to be honest, but I will address it because I don't want people looking at me like I'm just wrong for what I did or why I did what I did. I'm gonna clear it up, and you can believe me or you cannot believe me. But you bring me up calling me all kind of bitches and out my name and telling stories about stuff that happened in private, whether it's true or not. Excuse me. And you think you just gonna get on here and just say whatever. Like, no. I get a message, you talking greasy, and then here it comes.
Also out there, just get fucked. Like,
What about you, Mac? Would you go out there and get shitted on for 100 racks?
you letting a bitch piss and shit on you?
Nah. It don't
Wait,
matter.
what the fuck did this? That's
Like,
not where I
would you
meant to
go out
start
there
this
and get
conversation.
violated?
Let me see. Here it go.
And that's what I'm saying. So, and that's why I'm saying, that's why I shout out Stet for getting at him like that. And that's why Stet violated that nigga like that.
Light the fuck.
Let me pull up.
Hey, my
So I don't
nigga
understand now.
Biscuit.
Why do you keep that?
Nigga said light the fucking grill.
Yo, that nigga came off the cup me on some other shit though. That's what I'm saying. He came off the cup is different, bro.
Go get you some.
Hey, Alante, Stet smoking on good gas, got him speaking from the heart fluidly. Oh God, W's. I gotta keep it a bean. You know, the weed just put me on the next level so I can kick it a little longer, make my back not hurt shit, man. I'm enjoying myself. This is fun to me. That's why I had to cook up a third law, episode 9.
What the fuck is the third law?
Respect for the law, respect for the law.
You heard him. Respect for the law every time. Please pay respect to me. I don't get on here jumping out of body talking about nobody unless they've had previous smoke with me or it's been like a back and forth. Forgive me, man. I'm just enjoying myself. Now let's see.
The show.
Fuck Stet.
No, you don't like Stet either.
Let me go back. That's Mac.
Stet.
You see how you gotta pay attention to the fine details. How my man put the word either on there. Because he's tired of hearing the fuck Stet narrative. Oh, you don't fuck with Stet either? Either. That's sad that niggas gotta put either after my name. What does that tell you? Intimidation. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta put either, it's like, dang, that means you know it's a coalition going up against a nigga. Speaking down on a nigga. Plotting on a nigga. Praying on a nigga downfall. Shit is crazy. Look, she just jumped out of body. Look. We only had 2 hours. I got time. Let's rock.
Show.
Fuck Stet.
No, you don't like Stet either.
Stet is a bitch. Stet got in my DMs one day trying to talk about yes, oh yes, this, that, and the third. I said, nigga.
Let's see.
It's just about to get good, man. Hold on. I don't have YouTube Premium. This the business email and shit. I ain't got all that shit set up. Let's mind the ads. Maybe they drop a little bit more chili.
girl. Why you over here talking shit about her? He's like, oh.
And look, Keem over there pushing that shit in. Look,
one day trying to talk about Yaz. Oh, Yaz, this, that, and the third. I said, nigga, Yaz is my homegirl. Why you over here talking shit about her? He's like, oh, well, she was just the mod. Nigga, she ain't just the motherfucking nothing. Your bitch ass is off the algorithm because you not friends with Yaz.
You see all these terms being thrown my way? Bitch ass, bitch, and talking shit, and you, listen.
Fuck you, nigga. You's a bitch.
3-4 times. I don't know. What is this?
You need to go get a fucking tan while you sitting inside record these fucking podcasts talking about all these niggas that you claim that you don't fuck with.
See, this is before. This is completely unwarranted. This is completely unwarranted, tribe. This is what's being said about me because me and her got into it. Not even really got into it. Over her saying some shit about Yaz and me responding to it in a jest manner. And she flipped off the handle. That's what's got her like this. Somebody that she's so defensive of because she called you in the middle of the night and checked on you when you was going through some shit. Like, so you trying to hold on to this groupie ass relationship so you can hope to get clipped or get support by her. We not stupid, shorty. We know what you doing. You trying to promote that weak ass page. You trying to stay in this algorithm you so claim that I'm out of. Let's listen.
Fucking podcast talking about all.
I gotta go get a tan.
You need to go get a fucking tan while you sitting inside record these fucking podcasts talking about all these niggas that you claim that you don't fuck with.
Real Madea movie.
You need to find something to fucking talk about because what you really said was you wanted to paint walls and all this extra shit. Then you went off the wall like bees. So figure it out.
Oh, put that nigga in the.
You see how people just say shit that they hear through the grapevine? That's just I heard some shit through the grapevine. Let me regurgitate it back out. You unintellectual horse-faced heifer. How dare you? You just riding dick of other people that you want to be around and think you can benefit off of. So you riding dick on them and re-spewing out bullshit. I'm sure there's other ways you could use your mouth. Let's relax. You ain't got to talk about me like that, shorty. I know you know other ways to use that mouth. Because I don't know what you think you came around for. Like, it's not, when I ain't talking about podcasting skills. Because what do you think you came around for? Not for your verbal intellect. Not for your intellect. Let's just put it that way. So you coming on spewing bullshit that you heard from other people that you want to dick ride and be around. So let me jump on the bandwagon all for the sake of me and you having a banter back and forth about a mod. Like, come on, bruh. That's where you pledge your allegiance to the OnlyFans of America? Fuck out of here.
Find yourself. Like,
it's all unprovoked, by the way.
Light up summer.
It's all unprovoked, by the way. She just went on a rampage about me for 4 minutes.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What are you talking about? This nigga just don't know. That's
and then he tried to ask her some intellectual shit, and she sounded like a bird.
See bro.
I can see you. I can see me, right?
Yeah, you could now, because the light bright.
I wish, can we take a picture?
No, take the picture. This is a good light.
No, like, can you screen grab a picture, like, of all of us? I never came here before, you know that?
I thought you had.
No.
All right, let me reset real quick. Let me just reset, because I told myself, I wasn't gonna try to stack up the weight on the back and keep going harping down. But there's a few things I will address. Let me move into. Once I heard this DM came.
That's called good production.
Once this DM came to me, hold on, let me find it. Once the DM came to me that this bird was clucking over here on Apollo, I went and clicked in. 216. And I clicked in and heard some shit she was saying. I was waiting to hear crazy thing is, before I even called in, I didn't even know she went that hard on me. I didn't hear it all.
Get up to $280 off.
So by the time I clicked in to hear her going off, they was kind of talking about something else. So I heard her say something. I rewound it back, caught a tail end of her talking about me, calling me out my name. And I rewound it back, caught a few minutes, and then I sped back up to live because I didn't want to miss anything fresh with the chat. The chat was talking about different shit than what I was listening to. So I was like, let me only listen to a little bit of the rewind, catch what she initially had said, and then I'm just going to respond in the chat. I didn't want to call in. I didn't call in to do this. I got called. All I did was chime in on the chat and say some shit back about her, and I got called. Why are we faulting me? I didn't call in to do this. I was called. Again, I was brought into something, tribe. This is what I be trying to tell these goofballs. Not talking about like Mac or anybody who's doing the shows, but like the people who have these narratives. I was being roped into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you doing all that, shawty? Let me move up. 216. 04. I apologize if it's lagging. I haven't really updated my computers and all that shit.
What you been doing, Mr. Style?
I've been,
Style.
216. 40. I don't even want y'all to hear shorty awkward ass motherfucking questions and the Nicki Minaj questions and the how you feeling, Mac? Goofy ass, no substance podcasting ass just up there just to try to get some OnlyFans subscriptions. Ain't got nothing important to say. That shit was so dead and dry. Niggas was in the comments talking about don't ever bring shorty back. Like, bruh, airhead.
Like past friends, really family. If they could be blood, they would.
And then I got activated.
We coming to each other hotel room.
Shout out to Macwap for provoking shit though.
Well, Stet, why is Stet saying that? She said career. These hoes done lost their mind. Stet, relax, bruh.
Stet, I will beat your ass broad day.
Look, Macwap, bro, I swear to God, I'm just now seeing this, bro. Macwap, you are a fucking fool, bro. This nigga provoked the whole thing. He read it like that, looked at Dejanay and was like, go. And did this and started smiling, bro. Listen to this nigga, bro. He is a fucking devious motherfucker, bro. King be telling me, hey, Macwap is really like a fucking maniac. Like, and I see that shit all the time. That's why I salute my nigga. And he's always kept it 100 with me. But he's like mentally on a different level, like a wavelength. And I just seen it. He's devious as fuck. Watch him again.
Love seeing that.
Well, Stet, why is Stet saying that? She said,
watch Macwap.
These hoes done lost their mind. Stet, relax, bruh.
Stet, I will beat your ass broad daylight.
He read it. And it says, Stet, relax to provoke her. And it said, go. That nigga pointed his finger back and was like, go, and started smiling. He know what he did, bro. He knows how to fucking do this shit, bro. That's funny.
Well, Stet, why is Stet saying that? She said career. These hoes done lost their mind.
Walked her into that, hey, walked her into that fucking tombstone is just what he did. I don't know if he knew, because Keem chimed in and is the one who said to call me. But I don't know if he knew what he was doing. He started manipulating some shit and fucking Rusty Simmons over here in the corner caught wind of it. And he even said it too. He was like, watch this. Because he's the one who told him to call me. He said, watch this. I got y'all, chat. That's what he said. Watch this, bro. Watch this.
Hotel room, like, I love that. I love seeing that.
Well, Stet, why is Stet saying that? She said career.
Watch him.
Lost their mind. Stet, relax, bruh.
Stet, I will beat your ass broad daylight like a bitch, okay? I don't give no fucks about no podcast, nothing.
And then look how she talking.
Nothing, it's a Red Bull in my hand.
That's Red Bull, nigga.
Look how she talking.
Nigga doing nothing. I will beat you the fuck up. I don't give a fuck.
You
about
see how she
nothing.
talking? This is
Nigga,
a woman.
I don't even know what you're saying, but just
talking to a man.
See, because you did jump off on him a little bit.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying, but listen,
a little bit.
Before Mac, he go
block right now instead.
No, hell,
relax. Stop trying to control her.
Look.
I hate when niggas talk.
Look, Macwap is not slick. He's trying to get her to go off. And Keem is trying to get her to like get out of that pocket. And this nigga Macwap is fucking hilarious, bro. Watching this back high is next level.
Hell,
hit that like one time, try.
Trying to control her narrative.
I hate when niggas trying to muzzle a black woman. Go ahead, get at that nigga.
Stop muzzle black woman because you go
Get at that nigga.
On the flip
Watch
side,
Keem,
you go
though.
read Stet's disrespectful ass.
That's what he
Like,
said.
that's
Where's it at? Where's it at?
I don't know
I got the
Stet
chat
said
right
that.
here.
He's, bro, you know I'm not gonna make it up.
He said what?
Is that Sterling? Which one is that?
He said what?
Okay, I'll have to, now you have to kind of make
Which
it.
one is it?
God damn, homie. Y'all.
So, Keem,
Watch Keem though finally realize what he doing, and he gonna jump in.
Fuck nigga, let a fuck nigga sit down. They said it right here.
It's coming,
Stetsen
watch.
right here, just so you know. She said career. These hoes done lost their mind. That's cuz Stetsen verified.
Baby, it's a difference. It's
Tell that
a
nigga.
difference because you know how you just.
And then she about to just start talking out her fucking ass. The only asset she has. She about to just start talking out her ass. Listen to this. Listen to this debate argument.
Started your podcast or whatever you got going, all that graphic design shit and everything else. See, I was that before you ever met me, and I was that before I ever got on the podcast, and I was that before I had 100,000 followers and all that other shit. But guess
Followers
what? Nigga,
is
I
what
was
we bringing
painting
up?
before Mac was doing all of this, and they was doing all of that, and you sitting here like a bitch talking about these niggas with damn near they dick in their mouth. Your dick, they dick in your mouth because you don't got shit else to talk about. If context matters, nigga, where is your context? Where is your substance?
You can tell she ain't watching. She ain't learned a goddamn thing from anything. Cause if you talking to, please, I hate when people try to diminish me and go up against me like it's some comparison. There is no comparison. Anything you have done, I've done tenfold over and over, minus all the sex play shit you be only fanning. Like, 10 times over, niggas act like I really didn't live a life out here. You think you something special, shorty? She really thinks she's something special because you got a little bit of ass. This is what be getting me out of, like, this is why, what you getting out of line like this for?
Talk, girl.
Where is it? Because you have none. And the last time I checked, a long time ago, you came out the door talking about you didn't want to do none of this shit. So why you don't shut the fuck up and
Here
paint
she
a
go
wall?
with
or
another
something?
narrative.
Like,
You wanted to do this shit. You last time I know a check, you didn't want to do this shit. So why don't you go paint a wall? Who the fuck does that sound like? Who the fuck does that sound like, child? Let's not be biased here. Shout out to all the people who chilling, laying back, ain't really typing in the chat. But if you got an opinion, please let it be heard. Because I just want to make sure I'm not tripping. She don't sound like somebody. She's another fuck Stet bandwagon hate train. She just echoing the shit that other motherfuckers think she has allegiance to. She just echoing shit. You have no bearing to about paint a wall. Last time I checked, you didn't even want to do this shit. But I can do it. The same person that you reached out to help you get your shit together. Help me with my YouTube page. Help me with ideas. I'm about to do these type of videos. Can you edit the videos? Can you edit the thumbnails? Whatever she was asking me for. You was asking me for my help, shorty. And I'm not even the nigga to be talking about personal business, especially not no personal business with a female. That's female shit. But you can't get on here and just paint this crazy narrative like I was just in your DMs dropping heart eyes and all goo goo gaga over you. That's not accurate. Communication started by you reaching out to me. If I remember correctly, I don't have the DMs. I don't even pay attention to that shit. I'm not the one that's going to go back and look at post screenshots and do all the whole shit. But like, let's not act like it wasn't an equally yoked friendship. I had only met you in person one time, maybe twice. Niggas was never trying to holla at this girl, ever. I have a fucking girlfriend. I have not even attempted or even had the thought of trying to fucking cheat on my girlfriend. So this narrative is crazy. I never one time tried to holler at this girl. I had only seen her twice, talked to her in the DM about some business shit, and it was strictly business. She'd even tell you it wasn't no goofy shit. It wasn't no pull up. It wasn't no flirtatious shit. And I'm going to address what the heart eyes shit was about because I actually remembered and I talked to my girl about it. But that's neither here nor there. So let's not act like we spreading some amazing news about Stet or some crazy news. I still stand on what I stood on. I never tried to holler at this girl. I was never on that with her ever. Never even looked at her like that. I think I told you I met her twice. So this narrative that Stet tried to holler at her is crazy out of pocket. Crazy out of pocket. Never one time try to sneak and slide on the DM and cheat on my girlfriend and flirt and do none of that. Everything we talked about was strictly professional until we got into it about some shit that was more trolling manner about something she posted about Yaz. That was at the height of me and Yaz going back and forth. So she posted something about Yaz, and I made a joke to her in the comments, and she didn't like it in the DM, and she didn't like it. And she was like, hey, bitch ass nigga, don't be trying to disrespect her. She tried to do the whole turn up shit like that was just her best friend in the whole wide world. So I was taken aback, like, what? This is how you acting? Like, damn, I never did shit to you. You got all these preconceived notions about me. As you can see, she's talking. These are preconceived feelings that you've had about me that is spewing out right now, because these are our interactions. We had 3 that I can remember. 2 in person, partially filming at Fair to Say, I think. 3 different type of DM situations, I believe, where you reached out to me about helping you with your product and getting out there and streaming and podcasting and whatever with YouTube or putting up your videos or whatever. You hit me up about that. Never followed up, but you hit me up about that. We got into it about Yaz, and I'm going to tell y'all what this fucking heart eyes comment is. Make sure y'all hit that like right now, because y'all know I'm keeping it a fucking beam. These are the interactions we've had. So for her to hate me and have all these preconceived notions and go at me, y'all act like this shit was just me coming at a girl out of nowhere. This is her provoking me. Calling me all kind of bitches and got all these jokes and all this bullshit to say about my product and all that. But these are our interactions. So look, you on some siding with somebody, some shit, and just spewing out bullshit narrative. You wanted to paint a wall.
Woo, she cooking.
She has no idea who the fuck I am.
Shut the fuck up.
And where I came
you
from.
You don't got shit else to talk about, but the niggas under the fucking umbrella that you claim that you don't like so motherfucking
that
much.
You dick riding to get on they streams. I could talk about Apollo all day if I want. The day you showed up here when you wasn't invited, that you was hitting MacWap to pull up, I was already invited to this stream, sweetheart. You was a bonus seat filler because you was hitting WAP up trying to get there. I was already invited in the afternoon, and I said my piece. I apologize to MacWap for not getting back to him. It was a crazy day yesterday. And so I was already invited to pull up and do my shit, I'm talking about niggas under the umbrella, and then you be the fucking dick eating, but you want to pull up and stand up every 30 minutes and twirl your hair and walk around and bend over in front of the camera and shit. And we talk about who being thirsty for content. That's your content. So why fuck Stet for? What does Stet do? 3 interactions.
Podcast for and everything.
Let me let her finish before I get my call.
In real life, in the DMs, on Instagram, my phone number, nigga. I don't know if you got it, but if you do, you could get it.
Yes.
I hate you. No,
no, for real.
Not the clock.
Compounded semaglutide is not FDA approved.
You know, I still got commercials. We ghetto over here. We ain't paying for no premiums. All right, so to the heart eyes comment, as this is loading, which is perfect, before she still go off on her rant, because it ain't even that serious. I'm gonna tell y'all what heart eyes she got in her DM. So this is after she had hit me up about helping her film, or not film, but helping her with content. I need this right here, bud. Stop kicking it. And she's talking about what type of content she's gonna put out. I'm asking her questions like, what do you want your direction to be? And is it gonna be modeling shit? Is it gonna be OnlyFans shit? I'm asking her these questions. She's like, no, I got my journey with my accident and X, Y, and Z. She has some more like personal content she wanted to release. So we chopped it up verbally through voice memos, through DM, and finding the direction for her to go. She mentioned beauty and nails and shit like that. So one day she makes a post on her Instagram story, and it's of I guess she had just got a manicure and a pedicure, or a pedicure mani set, and it was fly. And I don't think I had seen it, a style, I don't remember exactly what style it was, but if I remember correctly, you got a heart eye because your manicure and pedicure look good. Your hands and feet. So everything else that I supposedly talk shit about you was accurate. Because the only heart eyes that I can recollect giving you, unless you can manage to put some shit together, that I can admit to what I sent you heart eyes, was because you had a dope manicure pedicure set, and because also you was talking about what type of content you wanted to shoot for. So when you hit the little respond button on the DM, you get the little 6 emoticons that pop up. You got the heart eyes, the flame, the clapping emoji, or whatever it is. I hit the heart eye emoji to it. Instead of responding in the message, I hit the heart eye to it. And now all of a sudden, her narrative is that Stet got heart eyes all through her DM. Like I'm just some obsessed fan ass nigga for her and been trying to holler at her and get at her for liking pictures. I probably like some pictures for sure. I like everybody that I follow that I meet under the umbrella. I make it out of my Cordiana, fucking Illa, anybody who at that time was as a female in this era that was posting pictures or videos or whatever they was doing, I was liking it to show engagement, to keep me in the algorithm, meeting people, knowing who I am. So yeah, you for sure probably got some likes, but let's not get it twisted like I was just all on your bumper trying to get at you, sending heart eyes in your DMs. I'm just an observant ass nigga. Bro, I don't have nothing to lie about. If she got the screenshot, she got permission to post it. I don't care. I know what we got into it about. I know what her response is. Keep them heart eyes to your girl. You got a girlfriend, something about some heart eyes. I'm like, what? I even responded like, dang, I'm just saying I like the pedicure. I even responded with that response. I'm not on here to lie and cap about nothing. Nigga, I'm just an observant nigga. The manicure, pedicure was fly. So she got sent some heart eyes, whether it was meant to be flames or whatever it was meant to be. It was on some, oh, that's fire. That looks dope. Without commenting like, oh, I love the way your manicure and pedicure look. Come on, man, niggas. So when I call in and do what I do, I don't want niggas thinking I'm some bitter ass nigga who tried to holler at this girl and got turned down. Niggas done lost their motherfucking mind. Niggas better be lucky I'm in a relationship or niggas would have really seen the real Stet. Not the real Stet, the old Stet. Because I'm not even thinking like that at all for the past 5 years. So to insinuate that I'm like this nigga that got turned down and I'm calling in angry and upset and mad at her for whatever because she checked me or something in the DMs. No, I just told y'all the 3 incidents and occurrences in which we interacted. It's plain and simple. I ain't got nothing to fucking lie about. I'm sitting here in front of my girlfriend telling her before I even told y'all. I woke up and scrolled down Reddit and I see it's her response. I had seen other people's comments saying, oh, Stet must have did this, or I heard something about some heart eyes. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know where it came from at the time. Because I'm on the phone with MacWop and she running her mouth in the background and I don't hear what she's saying. So that's when she must have dropped this heart eye comment. So I got people on posting this shit about me trying to holler at her and sending heart eyes to her and whatever the case may be. And I wake up today and go down Reddit and see she had responded to somebody on Instagram talking about I was just heart eyes all in her DMs, insinuating I was trying to get at her. That never happened. And you can't get on this motherfucking lie and say I ever tried to get at you or ever made it seem like I flirted with you or ever made it seem like I wasn't nothing but professional. At fair to say, when we met somewhere else and fucking on YouTube, even you called me out my name multiple times before, I never addressed you, none of that. So like, you can, any incident that I've had any interaction with shorty, she can't get on here to fix her fucking lips to say she ever felt like I flirted with her or was trying to do too much with her. Nobody. Kept it strictly professional across the board. You don't, first of all, I'm not gonna do it, but if you gonna do it, you don't shit where you eat at. You don't shit where you sleep at. I'm up there around these motherfuckers every day. You think I'm gonna risk trying to get at shorty and my girl be around the same events that she's at? Come on, tribe. That's ridiculous. Don't ever make it seem like that. Like I said, I told y'all where that shit came from. So that's why I didn't know about it till this morning for real, or this afternoon for real, what was being said. That's why I'm like, oh no, we third lawing tonight.
What the fuck is a third law?
Cause you ain't about to just get on here and smut me like this and then try to like affect my relationship type shit and like make me look like a hoe ass nigga, sneaky, like trying to get at you type nigga and try to fuck. I don't even have your phone number. I never once insinuated hanging out with you. Never nothing. So let's not over embellish a heart eye on a manicure pedicure. Let's be real. And then let's get into her trying to say what she said. And I called in. Well, MacWop called me. But watch what Keem did. Let's get back on track. I just had to make sure. Oh, hold on. I wasn't even reading the chat. Let me see. Niggas say sounds good. Don't talk your what? Stop it. Stop it. Okay. No, we ain't got to get on her like that. That's not the point. But I'm just debunking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking podcast. He doing charity, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
See how vulgar and disrespectful?
I do not like you niggas. Like, I'm not finna pretend like I like you niggas for the podcast. I do not like you niggas. Like,
nah,
no.
For real.
All I can do is keep it a
podcast.
bean,
That was
chat.
a
You
good
gonna
podcast.
see, come to find out, I welcome it. I welcome prove me wrong if I'm wrong. This is what I recollect.
Go again. Like, fuck that. Go on Scotty podcast. We love Scotty.
Nah, for real. Shout out Scotty.
See how that works?
Suburban.
Fuck that.
Clock that.
Watch King.
Clock that, bitch.
How many times she called me a bitch?
What is wrong with you right now, bro? What is going on with you,
No,
dog?
I'm just saying. What do you say?
Shut up. He ain't setting up a motherfucker.
Yeah, he ain't know nothing, nigga. I stand with these and that.
Call him then.
Okay.
Call him.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Call him.
I don't got no problem. I'm a call him.
King, crazy, bro. Damn, they do got a lot of ads over here at Apollo. Shit, I'm running up that ching ching on them niggas. It's all love.
He said that.
He did say, I just showed.
Like, he told him to call
Go
me.
back. I'm trying to. The chat is going crazy, yo.
I wonder why.
Listen, you don't never come in my DM. Listen, this for everybody. Don't never come in my DMs talking about Yaz. Never.
That's why she mad.
Never. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what you think. Don't never come in my shit talk about Yaz. You said typos?
He said, watch, I got you, Chad. Watch King.
Yeah, man.
Sweet mango.
Oh, I think he already said it.
Y'all cool with these niggas. Y'all don't.
He's like, and that's when he told me to
Hey,
call
yo, bro,
in.
you disrespect.
All right, so we don't have to play through all that. That is what I will. Y'all have seen my response. My response is clipped up everywhere. Y'all can go back and watch it. I'm not going to watch them. I'm not that self-centered to sit back and watch me go. And y'all know what I said. I stand on the jokes and the shit that I said about her. It is what it is. You brought me up first. You called me out my name 16 times. I just sent back the same words you sent to me, shorty. It's not more offensive because you're saying it to a woman. It's actually more disrespectful to call a man a bitch than it is a woman a bitch. Play on that if you want to. Think about that if you want to, smart girl. It's much worse to call a man a bitch in front of a bunch of men and men viewers and try to paint him as such from a woman than a man calling a woman a bitch, whether it's out of endearment, whether it's out of disrespect, whatever. We live in a day and age where the word bitch is way more disrespectful to a man, and you're a woman calling me a bitch. It's different. I can't put my hands on you. I wouldn't put my hands on you. I'm not fighting somebody for the sake of you. You're not a man calling me a bitch. It's way different. We check that when we check that. I can't check that with you. So all I can do is send you back the same energy you sent me. That's where my response came from. You know what I'm saying? You said run the clip.
Girl, clock it.
You know I don't duck no smoke when hoes run their mouth.
Wait, what you say? Hold on. Get into the chili. I ain't even seen this. Breezy, you ain't seen this? Nigga Victim on said who she thinks she is. Matt came on content. Instead has a man's world. No, I'm just thinking logically. You got to think about pride, egos, positions in life, embarrassment factors. When you talk about that, when you call a man a bitch, it's way more derogatory than the other way around. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and make me justify that it's fucking a sex orientated word where it's more disrespectful. The word is the word. I don't give a fuck. But don't, as a female, act like a nigga and try to call me out and not expect to be called the same word you called me.
I gotta address shit.
Beat your ass.
I don't duck no smoke. Come on, man. Mac what?
Clock it.
Mac what? Come on,
watch
man.
it.
I'm the wrong one. I could 3 hours on this dirty hoe.
All right, y'all ask it.
All of that shit. You be talking like you a real.
Stop playing with me, bitch. Go get your teeth fixed and that botched ass body. Shut your ass up. You dirty. You're dirty. Shut up. You're dirty. You're dirty. Shut your ass up, bitch. You dirty.
Pull up there, nigga.
Shut up, oh, you dirty.
Now you want to pull up.
You said call her. I told you was on that.
But it's a problem when Stet do it, right? Why is it a problem when Stet do it? I don't know this girl from a can of paint, so I don't owe her the same respect I owe other women. That's one thing you'll know about me. I know where my levels is at. If I have a relationship or a rapport, I'm not just gonna immediately go to that. No. But when I don't got no relationship, no rapport, no type of nothing with, and this is what's being spewed about me, this is gonna be a different response. Period. If you can't see that, I don't know what motherfuckers is looking through.
I don't duck none of that. She
None of that.
Cook too.
Clock that too.
King was talking shit too though. He right here.
Come cook me, baby.
Man, this used ass bitch, fuck out of here, man. You keep giving this bitch OnlyFans cherries. Tell her go show some pussy.
Hey, Mac turned the volume up on me. He dropped the Undertaker bombs. This nigga Mac funny.
Keep giving this bitch OnlyFans cherries. Tell her go show some.
Watch Mac turn up the volume.
And don't forget King was talking shit too though. He right here.
Come cook me, baby.
Man, this used ass bitch, fuck out of here, man. You keep giving this bitch OnlyFans cherries. Tell her go show some pussy. Tell that bitch go sell some pussy. Fuck out of here.
I'll sell
Bitch
yours
wanna run her
right
mouth
now,
about it.
nigga.
She wanna run her mouth
What
about
you
a god.
Don't let me call my
Bitch.
best top for you.
Bitch, fuck out of here, nigga. Go back to Creator's Inc. and go
Hey, King funny.
shake some ass, bitch. We don't give a fuck.
I'll
Shut
take
up.
some ass for sure.
Oh shit. I had just got woken out my nap, chat. I was sleepy, bro. I got woke up to this bullshit. I was in a good nap when this shit was live. That shit funny, bruh. Talking spicy, my nigga. She be talking spicy for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I got woke up out my nap to this. Y'all expect me to be cordial?
Shut up, bitch. We don't give a fuck. Your
And I
teeth,
got all them
your
DMs
teeth.
you hard I
Hey,
I told you.
hey, I can't never argue.
That's what she said. I didn't hear it.
If she talk too loud, her teeth fall out her mouth.
I'm the
I can't
wrong
argue with a
bitch.
bitch. I can't argue with a bitch who, if she talk too loud, her teeth fall out of her mouth.
I'm the
I can't
wrong
argue with a
bitch.
bitch who teeth fall out her mouth when she talk too much. Shut up. You ain't got no teeth. Shut up. You ugly. You ugly, bitch. You a butterhead.
I'm
You a
ugly, but I got all
butterhead,
these hard
bitch.
eyes in
Everything
my
look
DMs
good but your head, bitch. Shut up.
While you with your
ugly.
girlfriend that you claim you
You
love
ugly
and
as
you at
fuck,
home with.
bitch. You dirty.
I'm dirty.
You
All
dirty.
my results is
You
clean.
dirty.
Did she say? I didn't even hear all that. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even hear all that. She said I'm dirty, but my results is clean. So she thought that's how she's automatically insinuating that everything's about sex with her. I wasn't even insinuating nothing about your STD results, shorty. I said you dirty, but she gonna say, but my results clean. What in the world? What in the world, Craig? That's what you resort to when I say you dirty. You say, but my results clean. What are you doing in your spare time? What are you doing?
What the fuck is the third law?
What are you doing in your spare time, loved one? That you automatically think when I call you dirty that you are your sex results, your sex STD results are negative. What?
You dirty.
I'm dirty.
You dirty.
All my results is clean.
You dirty.
Bitch ass light
You
skin
dirty.
nigga.
You dirty. This too easy for me. Why? You call me. It's easy. I got a DM that said I got a DM that said the dirty hoe is running her mouth.
Shut the fuck up. Talk about
Bitch, go hit the track.
Unity, everything, nigga.
Go hit the
run
track,
your race,
bitch.
nigga.
Go hit the
Terrell
track.
put you in the race.
We don't
Go
care.
run that bitch. Like,
We don't care, bitch. You look like a ferret. You gerbil mouth hoe. Shut up. We don't care. Bitch, you built. Bitch, you lucky you got a little ass because your skin sucks, your titty job sucks, your teeth suck, your face is trash. You give no good content. Nobody wants you on their podcast, so you dirty. Stop talking about me.
I think the funny thing.
Shut up talking about me, butthead ass bitch. Oh shit, I crashed out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for the crash out. I'm sorry for me laughing at how hard I crashed out. I told you I got woken up from a nap. And I got sources out there that tap in with shit. And they was watching Apollo and heard my name be brought up. I just called back to, defend myself. Defend myself. You know what I'm saying? 100% chills. What is you talking about? You niggas is looking through a motherfucking YouTube screen. Come on, my nigga. Y'all know as honest as I am on here, when pretty women or celebrities come up, I talk about it. I say it out loud. I know what's going on. My girl knows what's going on. We can admit when somebody's pretty and attractive and whatever the case may be. I never insinuated that one time. That wasn't no fucking, that's real emotion. You niggas looking through a computer screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, Stop it.
I think the funny thing
She
is
took her phone.
you are literally not on anybody's podcast, and I still got these receipts of you putting hard eyes in my DMs, you mark ass, bitch ass, gay ass, pussy ass nigga.
Keem in the kitchen is funny. He wasn't doing shit. Macwop is a troll. Keem is fucking comedy, dog. These niggas is assholes. That's why I'm like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have been able to do a stream with just us three. That shit would be top tier fucking golden comedy clockwork, like run like clockwork. I even hear all this extra shit. I'm going off, nigga. I'm over at the crib yelling.
Podcast, and I still got these receipts of you putting hard eyes in my DMs, you mark ass, bitch ass, gay ass, pussy ass nigga.
And then it gets awkward. So I'm gonna let y'all watch that.
Nigga.
And from that point on in the stream, 2 hours, 23 minutes.
It's getting hot.
She's still going on me, and then it get awkward as a motherfucker. It gets awkward as a motherfucker.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Look, she gotta stand up to have people even want to be like, she gotta stand up to block people from hearing. They don't want to hear what you gotta say. Let me stand up and try to show off my ass. That's what you resort to.
Because niggas like Matt and everybody in this podcast world be sitting here acting like shit is copacetic.
Look, touching on Macwop and shit like.
Everything don't be copacetic. It don't.
Come on, man.
She'd be great where it's great. But if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And if I love you,
Flacco, that's funny.
fuck Stet.
Yeah, man. Keep the love.
Look, turning to the side, trying to put the ass over the nigga Macwop's shoulder. Why are you standing up? You anxious? Reading the chat, nervous because they was like, damn.
Cups in the chat, man.
She just gonna switch off.
I'm off the cup.
All right, these niggas is comedy. These niggas is comedy. I didn't go too hard, tribe. I just wanted to respond and keep it a bean. That's what happened. That's the scenario. Believe it if you want. I welcome anything else to show me otherwise. It's all good. I'm not tripping. Prove me wrong. But I believe that's what happened. That's what occurred. And I have no reason to not forget about that because I don't send heart eyes to bitches. So if I'm going to recollect the time it happened, I'm going to be pretty much honest on it as much as I can recollect in front of the people and in front of my girlfriend. I'm not going to lie and then have the chance of getting caught. So this is what I recollect about the situation. It is what it is. And, you know, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. And this nigga went and clipped it. But look, you know, I can honestly say that a lot of people to the caption of Macwop's clip when he clipped that up and posted it separately is getting crazy views. 12,000 views, goddamn already. Keem is in shock with Dejanay and Stet goes at it. Did Stet go too far? No, I didn't go too far. And the comments I seem like to be agreeing with me, you know what I'm saying, on most of the posts. And I'm not even really one of those people to really be like, I guess I could have did this one. I'm not even one of those people to really care about like, you do like hearing what the people got to say for feedback wise, but at the end of the day, like it doesn't make or break you. But when you see a lot of people saying shit that is honest and clear cut and believable because the majority is saying so, you got to understand it. I wasn't the one. I was wrong for responding. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. I'm not even going to read them all to you. Y'all can read them. This is on the clip I think he posted on YouTube. Listen. Look at the likes on the post. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, the people have spoken. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was making it seem like I was, if I was super wrong and out of pocket, these comments would be saying as such. There's a few people who try to like say they little narratives that sound like old narratives, but for the most part, nobody really was like, Stet, you know what I'm saying? Like the majority showed that my response was warranted. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I did was call in and respond. Why am I wrong? for roasting, cracking jokes, and talking shit. Why am I wrong? You smutted on me for no reason. So let's not paint this narrative that Stet did too much or went too far. If I had fucking Dejana man, Twinkie, pig in a blanket, bad built three screw man, if I had, you know what I'm saying, him on the phone, I would say the same things. If I had any of them other niggas on the phone that I don't fuck with, I would say the same things. I'm over the phone, defending myself. And at the end of the day, we can't come to fisticuffs. Other people, that's different. I can't come to fisticuffs with a woman. So all I have is my verbal. I'm not gonna fight a woman ever. You know what I'm saying? So like, especially not a girl who don't fucking matter, hold any value in my life. What the fuck? I can't fight you. So what? All I have is my verbal sparring. Now Stet took it too far because his shit was crazy. He just cold with it. Something that you're not. I'm cold with the mouthpiece a different way than you're cold with your mouthpiece, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, chill on Stet, bro. Kill these dumbass narratives and y'all wouldn't have to worry about me talking about people. I was brought up and cussed out. I got called bitch 7, 8 times before I even responded in the chat. I got all kind of narratives put on me before I responded in the chat. Don't get mad at me for calling a woman a bitch that was calling me a bitch first and trying to disrespect me and my brand and who I am and all that. Hell no. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. So yeah, that's what was that. You know what I'm saying? It just had to be addressed. It just had to be addressed, man. I'm not calling. I'm gonna check in with the chat for a second. I'm gonna take a little break. I got a little roach to smoke with y'all. I appreciate everybody tapping in. What the fuck is the third law? It is 10:35 on the west side, 12:35 Central Time, 1:30 a.m. East Coast. If you are tapped in with me, giving me your ear, it is appreciated. All we doing is popping shit and kicking shit and just responding to shit. Tonight is episode 9 of the third law. It is supposed to be a context matters night, but sometimes context matters in the third law at the same time.
Respect for the law, respect for the law, respect for the law.
Always show respect for the law, even though
context matters
at all times, man. So let me tap in with my tribe real quick. Make sure, check the temperature, see how y'all feeling. I went on a rant for a couple hours. It was well worth it. I enjoyed getting some of that off my chest and responding to people. My first time smoking on stream in a minute, so I'm feeling good. You heard? Let's see. Let me just go back to the chat real quick. Oh, it's been 2 hours and 50 minutes? Damn. That was too easy. And then Keem did say something at the end of that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I remember watching. Keem said something at the end of that, insinuating that I was like a nigga who was hurt because I got at some crazy way or turned down or something. I don't agree with that response. I'm not gonna go back and pull it back up. He said something along those lines where that's how niggas act, and I didn't expect that, and I was selective with it. Or like I said, I don't know this girl from a can of paint. She don't know me from a can of paint. So she called me out my name. What right? Why am I wrong for calling her back out her name or going hard on somebody who's trying to mark me out on camera, calling me the same words? I don't owe her nothing. We don't have no long-lasting relationship that I want to protect. I'm not banking on kicking it with her later on or being her friend. So, nigga, I'm going to respond the way I should respond. Oh, we got another super chat. We had 9 for the night. Shout out to the tribe engaging. That is what's most appreciated. And speaking of most, shout out to Most Official. My boy sent in $5. I appreciate you, gang. He said she came at you first and you cooked her goofy ass. She thought she was going to violate you like she did Lazar and you not say nothing back. W Stet. W Stet.
What the fuck is the third law?
W Stet. I'm not even looking for no W. I just don't want to be looked at like I did too much or I was in the wrong in this situation. People agreeing with me. They sent the super chat to tell me. So I appreciate you, Most Official. That's much love. But yeah, Keem crazy, man. Keem swear up and down. Keem love putting the narrative on me too. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all tapped in on this late night. I will take a quick break to smoke this and make sure y'all know that these money bags, built like Dejan's upper body, Dejan built like this with arms. Feet and all. Bad built ass nigga. Get you some money bags, you fat bitch. Nonetheless, if you still tuned in on this late night, I do ask that you support the stream any way you can. Here's a perfect way to do so. The money bags, these are pillows. These money bags are for sale. 1 for $30, 2 for $55, 3 for $80, and 4 for $100. Get you a batch, hand sewn, hand painted, hand tied, hand glued, all the stuff required to make this. Man, order you one of these, man. Just hit me on the DM. Let go of your pride. I know you don't fuck with me, but you fuck with the art. I know. I hear people say it all the time. Fuck Stet, but his art go hard, though. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the ones who still show love to the art, even though because they can't say nothing else. Support that art, man. You know, it's a tangible object, something that you can have in hand and for the rest of your life that you pay money for. I love the super chats, like I always say. But, man, why not pay for something and get a tangible object that your money is more value than just, you know what I'm saying, a super chat. Get you some art, man. Get you some rugs. Get you some signs. Get you some money bags. You know, I pretty much can make anything. So shop with your boy. It will be much appreciated. I need to make some more rugs. I just finished a Labubu rug. Y'all want to see? Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me give y'all a quick sneak peek while we take this break. Make sure y'all like that like one time. We need to get these likes up. I know late at night is different. People just tap in for the messy and tap in for the noise and stuff, and they don't really be too engaged. But drop that like one time. It ain't nothing but a click. It's free. But let me show y'all this. Make sure I don't show y'all nothing else in this motherfucker. You feel me? Ooh, and it's close by. Y'all ain't finna get me. Let me screenshot that. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all. I just finished this, tribe. I'm about to show y'all. Well, it ain't all the way done, but, you know what I mean? This is some of the art I'm working on. Ooh, I can see. That's a rug, tribe. That's a rug, tribe. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? That's on the artwork. That's not small either. That's 3.5 feet tall, tribe. Yeah. That's what we working on right now, man. So just so y'all know, I ain't snoozing. I filmed some content for it, so hopefully I can get it edited and put out. I just got to get it done first. That's for an important person. And I'm excited to get that done. But yeah, shop with your boy. Get you some art, man. What else we got going? Oh, y'all talking about Naj and Jim Jones. What else we got on here? Alante Chills, okay. Oh, y'all talking about Nas and shit. Y'all done moved on to some music. I'm with all that. Let me see if I got any music topics that I wanted to talk about. But yeah, if you was here for the mess, you can check out. I think we've kind of summarized on anybody I needed to address. That's all I've heard people say my name. But it was a good thing for me to get that off my chest, man. I don't like bad narratives. No, I don't. Don't like bad narratives. No, I won't. Let's see. Damn, I don't have nothing else there. Let me see what y'all talking about. Jimmy Best Lab. Oh, y'all trolling now. But yeah, if you tune in for the mess, you can pretty much shake, rattle, and roll. You can stay if you want. This isn't going to be like Context Matters where we go through topics like, you know, hardcore news topics. If there's something important we can address, I'm not going to try to make it all lengthy like Context Matters. Y'all know, if you tuned in before, that Third Law is a little bit more carefree, a little bit more fun, a little bit more excited, exaggerated, and, you know, performative than the straightforward real life topics and structure that Context Matters has. So that was part of the reason why I did Third Law tonight, because I knew it was going to be reactionary. So I wasn't pressed on making it like Context Matters. So, you know, you're going to hear all the people say that, oh, his content on Context Matters is always about them. Shut the fuck up and listen to the context that matters.
Context matters.
And you would understand that this is just a reaction. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't ever fault me. Don't ever fault the one who got hit first. You know what I mean? So, see what else we got in this month while we move on. That's what I was saying. Say that to say we can move on. Yeah, shout out to Vinny, man. Hit that like one time on the video. I got at least a 15 mo ball in here so that we can stop. So that we can still chop it up about whatever y'all feeling. Again, this was separate from Context Matters, so I don't want to start boring y'all with just news topics and shit like that. I would rather just keep it engaging and fun and laughable and shit, because there's a lot of like serious topics that I think we should save for Sunday. Damn, that's a lot. Like fertility rate shit and Uber shit and aliens and shit and fucking school layoff. Like, yeah, I got like shit in here that's potentially long-winded and completely off a topic and more so for Context Matters. But unless y'all got something we can talk about for trolling shit and fun shit, I'm all for it. You shouldn't even be up here, so you need to relax before I put you back on the floor, boy. Let's see. T-App. I heard about that. Ain't that the app where you saying that, what did I hear? Women are made an app, or some woman company made an app that where women can go on this app and give reviews about men, is pretty much what you saying. And like to who? Like who would, I don't get it. So somebody is like, you give a review on a person, they can go on this site and type in their name, and if there's a bad review about you in the dating space, they shouldn't fuck with you. It's like a Yelp. Drake just dropped? Oh shit. Drop said, does Pun still even stream anymore? Does he even stream anymore?
Context matters.
I don't know what happened. I told niggas, I called niggas out on this months ago. Niggas had 8 streams, and where the fuck are they at? But had the nerve to talk about me and my tribe. Come on, doggy. I'm just basking in the enjoyment of seeing it happen. You know what I'm saying? How niggas treated me. But fuck it. Moving on. Boy, stop, Goofy. Cause you for sure are seen on camera this time. So sit your ass down for it. Put your ass down. Thank you, buddy. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, for sure. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. That's crazy. That's like, you know, like when you get older, I even have this conversation with my family sometimes, like, as you start to really get older in this space and you have people and celebrities that you grew up watching and stuff like that. Stop, man. That you grew up watching and celebrities and legends in sports and in movies and stuff. You like, damn, I'm getting older, which means we're going to probably, if you live to be their age, you're going to probably see them pass away. And it's just crazy when you think about certain legends that you know are getting older, or like you haven't heard about them a lot because they ducked low, they getting older and just living their life, and then they just pass away. Like Malcolm Jamal Warner, rest in peace. That shit was so sad to hear about, you know, because you just, as a person who can see things, unfortunately, I can just see the act occurring, and it's just in my mind, and it's so sad. And then you get Ozzy Osbourne to come second. They say all celebrities have they come in threes, or deaths come in threes. I don't know if that's necessarily a saying for everybody, but at least in the celebrity famous world, I know it's a saying where death comes in threes. And we done had 3 hit back to back of like these older legends that you don't think about as much anymore, but serve such a big imprint on your childhood. Or like, I remember watching the Ozzy Osbourne show on MTV. You know what I'm saying? Like Faithfully used to come on during MTV era where all them shows was running. And it's like they go out the way, but they had an impact on your childhood. So when you start to see them people pass away, it's like, damn, man, time and life is really moving. So I think, like, you know, people always say, like, why do people react so crazy to celebrity deaths? I think it's because of such of the distant impact that that's a nostalgic feeling when celebrities leave this earth. It's like the distant nostalgic feeling of like, dang, that played such a part of my childhood. Don't even have to really, you know the person too much, but just that time, it takes you back to that time. You're like, damn, you know, shit is really moving fast. So, but people react how they react. I think people take it personally because those times are cherished and they're like, you can't get back, but they're not super personal. So it's, you know, you take those things for granted, low key. Even like thinking about Malcolm Jamal Warner on the Cosby Show, and it's like how nostalgic that makes you feel. It's like, it makes the death even harder. You know what I'm saying? And it comes in threes, Ozzy Osbourne, and then now Hulk Hogan. And like, same thing with Malcolm Jamal Warner from my generation. Ozzy Osbourne as far as I didn't really know about Black Sabbath, his rock group. I know he bit off the head of a bat. You know all about all those controversial topics. My age, I think my demographic for the most part is probably gonna know Ozzy Osbourne from the show on MTV back when we was growing up in the early 2000s. So, I think the feeling is different for him. And then you get Hulk Hogan, who played such an instrumental role, and every kid growing up in the 90s was a wrestling fan. Like, every kid in the 90s was a wrestling fan. WCW, fucking WWF, where all the legends of wrestling come from, in my opinion. WCW, all them organizations that first started, like, they were so instrumental in our childhood. If you wasn't wrestling with your friends and pretending to be The Rock and Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan and all these different like legends, Undertaker, Mankind, Kane, you know what I'm saying? You got Sting, you got the Triple H's, you got the I said Stone Cold, you got Andre the Giants, you got Rikishi, fatback ass. You got, I don't know, Ric Flair. I came from that generation too. Jimmy Fly Snuka, Owen Hart, Bret Hart. This is just me going back to like my childhood. So when these people pass away, it's like, damn, Hulk Hogan is like, he's known for ripping his shirt off. He's known for coming to the ring with the big boas on and the sunglasses and the fucking little boxer drawers. Like, that's Hulk Hogan. Then he went to NWO and like with the bandana. Hulk Hogan is a legend. So I know he's had his downfalls of, you know, he got caught on camera saying nigger, and he was controversial and race things that went on. So a lot of people in our demographic probably like, fuck him. But man, he was so instrumental to my childhood. Look, Hardy Brothers, Booker T, On God, Edge, the Generation X, and Blind to the BS said, are you still a wrestling fan? Fuck no. It became too performative, like too fake, too embellished, too many crazy storylines, where the wrestling we came from was like clear cut, straightforward. It looked like it was way more real than it do now. You know what I'm saying? And like, well, not really. I guess the way times have moved, it might look way faker now, but to us, it just had a different impact. Once they went from WWF to WWE and all that, I had moved away already. I was already over it. I still got all the little figurines, the ring, all the action figures. I still got all of them in my pop's crib. All them wrestlers, the ring, all that shit. I used to collect all that, fight with my homies. I used to go outside and pretend to be them. Used to do their finishing moves, the DDTs and the stunners and the rock bottoms and people's elbows and, you know, Mick Foley's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just an era, bro. So I'm saying that to say, I think we look at when celebrities pass, is so much more impactful because it pulls something from a specific time in our life that was so impactful to our development in this day and age. And it's rare that happens with a lot of celebrities because they have to have a hell of an impact. But for the most part, you got to show love where love is due, man. Them celebrities, all three of them, just their impact on culture in general was huge. So rest in peace to them three. I know that kind of got deep at the end, but I'm just thinking about like the deaths. They come in threes. Hopefully you don't have to deal with it. But as we get older, we got to worry about like the greats dying. and seeing that and dealing with that and having the impact that it'll be when the greats, you know what I mean, start to pass away. I'm not even saying no names because I'm not putting that in the atmosphere at all. But when our legends from our culture that are in their 50s now, Epic, stop, boy. Hey, the legends that are in their 50s right now, that's getting older in their 60s, that we know that are legends of culture, basketball, football, when them people, it's like, oh man, I gotta go through that emotion, because that shit is crazy, man. Who you think I was? I think I used to play Stone Cold a lot. I used to play The Rock a lot. I was Undertaker a few times, but I was short and little, so it was hard for me to be Undertaker. Stop, boy. But yeah, I was look, Shawn Michaels. Yep, I remember when Bret Hart passed away. Shawn Michaels, man, look, like legends. But what else happened? What else happened in the news that was major? That Jay-Z shit with his son is crazy. How that nigga looked just like him, and he had been suing him for years to try to get him to take a paternity test, and Hove won't take the paternity test. So he got the case thrown out. I feel like that's some intimidation shit.
Just bring me water. Just pour it in there.
Man, just bring me a cup.
Brand new water. I literally just made my water bottle.
Man, just bring me a cup. Shit. Come on, bud. Get down. You ain't go straight. Talk about bringing me water in a damn metal thermos. A Stanley. What the fuck? That good alkaline, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. And I'll be eating when I get off here. I know I won't be on too much longer. What else happened? Oh yeah, the LeBron shit. All right, so look, I do want to talk about this. It's reactionary. I do want to talk about this. LeBron, like, all right. You're going to have to leave me alone, big boy. Come here. Look, my other son bothering me. This ain't the one that y'all be seeing on the camera all the time, because he don't be wanting to sit on my lap a lot and be up under me. Icon, my other one, he wanted to sit up under me and do all the shit. This nigga Epic, he don't care. He damn near be doing his own thing, but then he get these modes where he just want to look at me and bother me. And just look at me like, I know I can read him. I've had him for 6 years. So he can just give me looks, and I know what he wants or what he wants to do. And he likes to have these bursts where he annoys the fuck out of me. But this my first boy. You know what I'm saying? This my first boy. You know what I mean? You getting your camera time, you shy, huh? You don't even look at the camera. You don't even care. You shy, huh? Say what's up. You know I'm high bullshitting. But look, I'm finna put him out because he annoying me. Or you gonna lay down. One of the two. Go downstairs with your mom. All right, so back to it. LeBron. That's what we was talking about. So look, I'm one of the biggest LeBron fans in the world. I'm willing to put that up against anybody. I've watched probably 80% of all of his NBA games, all of his career, league pass, stopping life to watch games all during Miami. More so the second half of his career, probably. I watched majority of all his games. So I love LeBron. I would always stand by that. I don't switch sides on the people I fuck with unless they do some crazy shit. But this nigga LeBron has been tripping. This nigga LeBron has been tripping. And I don't know why he's so... Well, I think he's so extra on it because of how big Drake is, and he's so willing to speak up about this situation. But the fact that he did what he did in general, to me, is super fucked up. And here it is right here. I'm glad you brought this up because, look, I'm going to talk about this And this could be our last topic of the night. Let me see. I don't really like the acts and the extras. This was somebody who, let me see. Did it load? Let me see. Oh shit. Ain't hit that hard. My bad, tribe. I'm flipping the screen all crazy. All right. So look, this is extras, bro. And I even put the trash can emojis over here. I ain't hiding it from nobody. This is a trash action. I'm the biggest LeBron fan, biggest LeBron advocate. I'm telling y'all. The Met the Man autographed jerseys, jersey of every team from St. Vincent, St. Mary all the way up. I went to Akron, went to the fucking, drove around, went to St. Vincent, St. Mary school. They let me in. I got to walk the halls. I went into the locker room. I fucking, you know what I'm saying? Took a bunch of pictures out there, went to his childhood home. Like, I'm a super LeBron fan. But this action to me was really fucked up. Not this action, but just his actions in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it's just a song to a certain extent, but if you're supposed to be my boy, the way we've been calling each other brother, and you claiming my son as your uncle and as your nephew and all this shit that y'all have back and forth, this nigga got you tattooed on his skin. You go to the extent of rocking with a song and a person that's so against him so loudly to the world. How the fuck you think Drake is supposed to feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck is a nigga supposed to feel? Look, you done been around this nigga calling Adonis your nephew and shit, and like, you that close to him. You know he got it tatted, y'all homies, y'all kick it, y'all did y'all dirt together, whatever this narrative is. But like, I don't understand why Bron is going so hard. And what occurred beforehand for him to just start doing it. I think he was mad that I think Bron was mad that Drake called him out on the main stage or subbed him in songs speaking about his reaction to hearing Not Like Us all the time and dancing to it and doing the extras. So I feel like he was like, damn, Drake on this main stage calling me out, I have to respond. So he's going over and above with it. Hold on. So I just want to know why he's so embellished on all of his reactions to be like going back at this nigga like this. I don't really like this behavior from LeBron. I'm not gonna lie. To me, it gives extra thirsty. But again, can I fault him? No, because he's more reactionary. You know what I mean? It's a back and forth. Somebody was petty somewhere to start, but it's a reactionary response. But I think doing the extras when you're in certain places and video shoots and like now you're super, super tight with them makes you just look goofy. You know what I'm saying? And hold on. Come here, Chunky butt. It's time to say bye. Peace. Try one at a time. I won't be much longer though. Or at least try to get him to chill, but I know he gotta go. Alright. They both do. So give me a minute. But look, I just don't really like the embellished behavior. Shit like this is you. I mean, I get it, you having a good time, but you know the cameras are rolling. You at some special event, private event with all these rich white people, and you just going doing the extras to Not Like Us. He know he on camera. It's all good having a good time, but look, this is somebody who y'all was tight. Y'all was tight, boys. And at the end of the day, you sided with and showed up to and danced and like was all in the mix of a song that was dissing me and calling me a pedophile, and you going along with it, seeing the world, you know his impact. So when he speaks about something and does something, you know your impact's gonna be heard. So how are you in the forefront doing all this, knowing that this is your man's, dancing to this song that's dissing him? This is not no just sparring event that's just an event. This is the one of the biggest beefs in hip-hop history. And you co-signing by dancing to and turning up to and always talking about or whatever you getting caught doing with Not Like Us, LeBron, you making it look extra. You know how big your name is in your look. That look like you endorsing a song that's dissing your homie that's being called a pedophile on. And it's not just a friendly back and forth. This is like a real beef. It turned into a real beef. Not saying nobody was out there riding and shooting and doing the whole shit, but it turned into like a real beef where people was worried about fans crashing out for him and they was jumping over his house at his gates at his house and people showing up here. So it got potentially dangerous. So it's like, and you with your brand as big as it is, you are dancing to it. You are, at the end of the day, you are endorsing a song of somebody that you like as an artist, but I'm your boy. I fuck with you to this level. And you out there dancing to it. Yeah, Drake has the right to be like, fuck LeBron. Low key. That's my stake on it. Drake rightfully so has the reason to be like, nigga, fuck you. Cause like, how you gonna do some shit like that and knowing how close we are? You around my friend, you around my family. Talking about my nephew really loved the game, reposting videos, whatever it is, just shit, little shit like this that Bron posting. It's like, it don't really make you look. Wait, Bron called Adonis his nephew at one point. Okay, I'm starting to see their point. Like, Drake is in the right for somebody. This is what I'm telling. Look, this is what I'm telling y'all. It's a perfect way to end this motherfucking night, man. Hit this like one time. We're going to get out of here in the next 10 minutes at the most. But just shows to show you how shit can be like this. How can I got to question people that move like this? 15 plus years of calling Drake his brother. And you are co-signing this man. I get you like the song, but there's all kinds of people that ain't all out dancing to it, crip walking on the stage at the pop out, doing all the extras. And like, this he dissing, trying to get your homie out the paint. He got the world trying to look at him crazy and clown him and do all this, and you co-signing it. So I feel like, you know, my love, my allegiance to you. I think you the greatest ever. I got you tattooed on my skin type shit. You be around my family. Like, we kicked it back in the day. I got songs about you type shit. And you go do some shit like that, it would make you question it. So I don't fault Drake for none of that. I don't fault Drake for covering up the tattoo. Everybody's like, oh, that's goofy. I support all that. Because, like, it's not that I'm changing my opinion on LeBron because that's their situation. Because I'm not a fan of LeBron for who he is as a person. I'm a fan of LeBron for who... Well, I wouldn't say that. I love his off-court things. But, like, his personal life and personal friendships, I don't really care. I'm a fan of him because he's an athlete and the best ever. So it's like, I'm not going to be biased about it. Yeah, I still fuck with him on that level. But that to me is like, damn, bro, like, that don't really look too good for you. But I'm not going to ever change my opinion on who I feel like he is the greatest ever. So, I don't know. I just feel like Drake is rightfully so able to feel that way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I can't go 2 more hours, gang. It's getting late, brother. I got to get up early, handle some business and shit. But I just feel like I got to come, you know, if it's me coming to the defense of Drake again, then so be it. But I'm looking at it from an honest standpoint of like, this is supposed to be your homie, your day one, and now you just pretty much go with the full-fledged anti-Drake campaign when it comes to everywhere you at, you dissing the song, you sending innuendos and doing the whole shit. Like, this was your homie, and you switched up on him in a sense, for the sake of, this is the biggest song in the world. This might be the biggest diss song ever. Let me get my content out to it. Let me be seen dancing to it, going crazy. Like, he took that opportunity, Bron did, and that's like a slap in the face to somebody who you was like brothers with when it comes to the point where y'all kids is calling each other unc and nephew and shit. You know? That's just how I feel about it. Am I more of a Drake fan than a LeBron fan? No, I'm about to engage with the chat now, so my bad if I ain't been reading it. I'm just high doing my thing. Shout out to y'all for tuning in this late. 125 deep. We've been holding it down.
What the fuck is the third law?
having a good reaction stream, but still talking about some real life shit at to close it out. You know, I wasn't gonna leave y'all completely a complete episode without at least talking about some sense and making some sense of something and making it more engaging than just the trolling. But as I did tell y'all when we started, this is the third law.
Respect for the law, respect for the law, respect for the law.
Episode 9, and please show respect to the law. So yeah, it's reactionary, but I'm gonna give y'all some game at the end, or at least have a conversation where we can at least, you know, think differently. So I don't know. Everybody's against Drake for every reason. I feel like he's getting his love back, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, as far as just staying consistent with dropping music. But for the people that was close to him to be like super Kendrick supporters all of a sudden and at his shows and like playing the music everywhere, getting seen on social media, engaging with the music and the man and the label, like, yeah, bro, if you're supposed to be my homie like that, like, you should never be seen like that in the moment where he's like really against me. It's not like we had secret animosity you around and nobody else knows, but you know he's against me. The whole world knows against me. He trying to get me out the paint, and you bopping and weaving with him. I would look the same way. So I just got to say, you know, I've been stood on my standpoint about Drake, how he's the greatest ever. I feel like he's going to bounce back. I don't feel like he ever went nowhere. I feel like this bad connotation on him. I just think it's going to be null and void. So, you know, I can't change. I'm not just siding with him for that sake of me fucking with him or them, but I'm just keeping it real. Brian looked kind of out of pocket on that shit. It don't look like he really fucked with him or like he was his homie doing that. Like, you're LeBron James. The impact that you have by singing a song, streaming a song. We used to rap them in the back of the car. That's different. Yeah, he rapped Kendrick songs all the time. He was okay, cool. He had a mutual relationship with them over there. But the relationship you painted with LeBron was way different, to the point where it's like, yeah, we get rapping in the back of the car to regular songs, but not dancing and rapping along to a song that's dissing me, trying to get me out the paint. It's going to get the most attention of all streaming songs and all this shit. And like, nah, you can't do that to me, bro. So I feel like Drake was rightfully so. Like, that's why he has the right to feel the way he rapped the way he rap now, because niggas was really flipping on him. And it's not a good feeling. I'm speaking from personal experience, not even on the level that he's at, but just the fact that people flipping on you can happen so easily for the sake of clout, engagement, or attention, or the sake of being a tag along. Essentially, it's crazy how that shit can happen on every level. And it's low key sad to see. You got two of the greatest, probably the greatest hip hop musician ever, and the greatest NBA player ever, and they're at odds. Us as a unit, as a culture of music and sports and how they intertwine, like, that's a no-brainer that they should be close and dominating and engaging and doing content like they did in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't ever want to see that type of feud happen. You got the greatest basketball player ever and the greatest hip-hop urban musician probably ever. If not top, he's for sure top 3, top 5 if you really want to argue and go like super deep into certain artists. But in our culture, hip-hop culture, him and Kanye, Lil Wayne. If you're not Jay-Z, if you're not talking about them 3, 4, 5 people, then you not really talking to know nothing about culture and cultural impact. So it's like, Drake has got to be in that Mount Rushmore, no question, of hip-hop greats. There's no question. So you want that along with no question, and undoubtedly, if you're a smart man, you know that LeBron James is the greatest basketball player to ever touch the NBA floor. So, may not be the greatest winner when it comes to certain accolades, but if his accolades, they add up for the length of time at the dominance at the level he's at. You can't sit here and say LeBron's not the greatest ever. So, greatest ever basketball player, Mount Rushmore of hip-hop artists are at odds. It's never a good look for the culture at all. And it just seems so far gone. You marking out tattoos, how close can you be again? You know what I'm saying? You dancing to songs about me being a pedophile and embellishing it with your wife and your kids and doing the extras. How close can we be again? You know what I mean? So it's good that this is what closes the episode. So let's take the learning lesson from it. Like, it goes to show you how people will be willing to seek out an opportunity or a look or a relatability and not see the depth of the impact of what they're doing to a relationship. Now, if it was already shaky before all this started happening, then we all don't know. But from the optics of what we seeing, it just don't look good for them to ever be cool again, and it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all saying. We about to check out in a couple minutes. I'm gonna check in with my chat. Oh, we hit the super chat goal. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, tribe. That's much love. That lets me know we was working tonight. We was doing good. We was engaged. That is much appreciated on y'all behalf. Every dollar counts and goes towards the betterment of the stream. But yeah, man, y'all kicked it with me for a long time. How long did we do? And we didn't do no real topics. We just chopped it up and laughed and had fun. 3.5 hours? Okay. And that's another thing. When I stream, I don't be on for 30 minutes and 45 minutes in a power hour. Every time I stream, I give 2.5 hours minimum. I think there's only one episode I ever did under 2 hours. 2, 3. I'm at 4 bangers. I probably average 3.5 right now. 3.5 right now. So, you know, always remember that when you start to speak my name, when it comes to doing shit that I low key, I'm only giving a certain percentage to. I'm not even giving it 100%. But we might be making some moves soon anyway. You know, we might be making some moves soon. Some appearances. Excuse me. Some pop-in streams maybe. Some announcements that are major, I think, that we haven't talked about. But yeah, you know, just remember, when people spew my name in rooms that is disrespectful, I'm going to check it every time. If my name is brought up and you trying to smut me in any light, I'm going to check it at any time. Just be prepared, whether it's third law or context matters or whatever. Just know I can do it for hours. It's easy money for me. Easy tribe engagement, easy entertainment for the people that want to laugh at goofy shit because motherfuckers is goofy. And, you know, I'm just going to do it like that every time. You feel me? So shout out to everybody who stayed engaged all night. Make sure y'all hit a link before the like before y'all dip out of here. Go back, watch another video. I do need to get better at my clips. I know this is what I'm talking about by not giving 100%. I don't even get clips out anymore. I got to get back to getting my clips dropped on YouTube and on social media. Yeah, but it's a work in progress. Consistency is key, and we're going to build up and get there. It's almost like, not like we're restarting, but almost to a sense of like rebuilding. And then rebuilding comes some extra work. So we'll get there and get back to the groove of things. What else y'all got in this chat before we dip out? Y'all can see my voice going. Pac, I'm talking about Pac and Biggie. Overrated. Y'all niggas is crazy. Now, I will say Big is a little bit more overrated for sure. He didn't even have enough music to really compete, but that's a whole nother topic of conversation. Steph Curry, a real one? Yeah, okay, yeah, we did say that. I did bring up that clip. Look, this is how quick I'm going to pull it up to let you know I wasn't bullshitting. I already had it. I look at this the same way, bro. I'm glad you said that. We'll close out with this, and then we're checking with the chat. Let me know what y'all feel in the chat right now. I'll address it real quick before we get out of here, but this is the ending of that conversation about the LeBron. This is how you show loyalty.
Super cool. Every time I see y'all courtside, it's love. And if I'm not mistaken, he has you tatted.
Yeah, you got the 30 with the halo, I think it is.
Yeah.
Like, we go way back, though, and it's actually kind of a family thing, too. Like, one of Aisha's cousins from Toronto, she's from Toronto and the whole deal. I didn't even know that. So we're all in the same boat.
I knew you was really rocking with Drake when, during the Olympics, y'all was, like, chilling, and then, like, in the arena, they're playing Not Like Us. And you were like, yo, this is not the only song in America. Like, enough with
Shout
this
out
song.
to Steph.
Is that why, or were you just sick of the song at that point?
Shit off.
Both. It was both. Like, everywhere we went, that's all I heard. And the fact that they knew who I was with. So you can't do nothing about what the DJ's playing. But I was like, I got sick of it at a certain point. And it was funny the cameras called me because that was from the soul. Like that was from right
Turn
here.
this off. Cut this off. We get it.
From right here.
It seems like you and Drake are.
No, he a real one. You have your allegiances and your alliances, and you rock with who you rock with. And if you got a real rapport with them, you don't do anything for engagement, bro. You gotta stay organic and true to who you are in these spaces. That's why people always talk about entertainment business being so shaky with relationships and friendships and people being fake, because you don't see it. People jump at too much of an opportunity too many times, and it always happens because when you're in the entertainment industry, your clout is your money. How big you are, no matter what field you are, any field you can think of in the entertainment industry, how big you are, how much clout you got is what dictates your bank account 9 times out of 10. You got some smart ones who ain't got to be cloutful, but I'm talking about in entertainment, entertainers. You got to be clout hungry. You want to be the biggest. You got to be the biggest for the namesake, for the money. You got to want the attention and the lights. You know what I'm saying? So people will jump for that in the entertainment industry. That's why people got to watch who they cool with, because you always want to stay relevant as an entertainer. You always want the light on you. You always want a brand to market you. You always want to make the next dollar, and you got to stay relevant to make the next dollar. So these artists will pump fake relationships for opportunities and turn at the drop of a dime. Not even entertainers, but people in podcasts, people that's supposed to be your homies. Niggas will jump at the tip of any opportunity or any type of clout, and you can see it. So, all I'm saying is don't poke the bear. You know what I'm saying? Be a real one. Have good substance and content for 3.5, 4 hours every time by myself. No co-host. Nobody to help lead the conversation. Nobody to help with the topics. Nobody to depend on and bounce off or to cancel the show because I can't rely on my co-hosts. No, we do this shit solo. So put some fucking respect on my name when you niggas talk about me. I'm not even the biggest in this shit. But the fact that I'm doing it solo for so long and everybody got something to say, fuck you with an AIDS dick. 4 hours. No dead time. That's why my fucking voice is going. Smoked a blunt I ain't smoked in for so long. My voice going, talking for 4 hours, holding it down. Why they mad at me? I gotta tap in with MacWap again. I need the sound bites. Why they mad at me? You hate what you can't recreate. You can't defeat what you want to be. And I'm going to leave it at that, tribe. Let me see. I did say I was going to check in with y'all on the chat real quick, and then we're going to get about the paint. It's late. It's 11:30 on the west side, 1:30 a.m. Central Time, 2:30 a.m. East Coast Time, as I be saying through all of my streams. If you are even giving me your ear, you hate me, you love me, willing to come hear me talk my shit, laugh, crack jokes, speak my truth, talk about real life topics, you are fucking appreciated. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this if y'all wasn't here watching. At the end of the day, if it was nobody in here, I wouldn't be doing it. So the fact that I'm doing it and it's benefiting my life and benefiting y'all's pastime, I'm truly honored and thankful for y'all to fuck with me. The tribe is big time. You heard me? And the more we stay consistent, the more engaging, the more topics we bring in, more reactionary, more different things. Hopefully we can keep adding in. We only gonna grow and go higher. See, the difference between me and them is I got room to grow. That plateau is hit. There's no more ascend in that plateau. So you already had your ascension. You plateau. There's no more ascension, my boy. It's gonna take a motherfucking miracle. So that's the difference. I'm already here. I ain't even hit my ascension yet to even chance to plateau. So mine is just consistency, value, relatability, reliability, and a good time where y'all know y'all are important. That's what goes down over here with Context Matters.
Context matters.
What the fuck is the third law?
And third law. You heard me? We double up over here. I got some Get Creative content coming soon for all my creative people. I just showed y'all the Labubu rug. If y'all need rugs or signs, hit me. There's a nip right here on the wall. I can do anything. And yeah, man, you know, I appreciate y'all engagement. Make sure y'all hit a like on the way out. We did a good 3 hour and 36 minute banger. Tell them niggas to run it up the way I do. Since everybody wants to always question Stet's importance or abilities or think that they're just so much, you know, I can keep going on forever. That's what I'm saying. It's too easy. I love y'all, tribe. It's been a great night. My lady done fell asleep on me, but she's still holding me down. I got to run my dogs out to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to just kick back. It's late already. I got to get up early and do some household shit. And yeah, man, you know, it's been fun. It's been a real one. I appreciate y'all tapping in with the Third Law tonight. It's been a minute since y'all seen one of these streams. But make sure y'all run it up and run it back. Post clips wherever you post clips. Laugh where you want to laugh. Call me out if you want to call me out. But if you're watching, just know I appreciate you. It's been real. Until episode 10 of the Third Law, which if it's provoked, then it might come sooner than not. But if not, it will be redirected again into a more like deep reality reactions, that Statspiracy style stream. So until episode 10 of the Third Law and episode 29 of Context Matters, I will see y'all Sunday. It's been real. It's been love. Please show some love and engagement even when this is over. I did realize people can send super thanks. So if you watch it back and you weren't able to super chat and you want to donate and you made it this motherfucking far, then please do a super thanks and donate there. All is love. Until next time, holla.